Hello. Let's play some Wild RP. Oh my god, I'm in Annesburg. Hello everybody, welcome to look at that hype train. With immediate haste. I'll accept it. Thanks, Rose Bay. I know you were expecting a Levi stream, but it's not happening, just life gets in the way. So we're going to do some Lucien time. I need bullets. I need guns. Lots of guns. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we'll probably start playing on Levi again on Sunday if you wanted to know. Oh, why is this not fucking goddamn it? Oh no, Levi tonight? I'll just say it all again. I'm tired. I'm so tired of you guys today. Insta rage, it's not your fault. But because of that, you are now in charge of telling everyone that we're not playing Levi tonight. We're going to probably play on Sunday instead because life gets in the way. Just had some other shit. Biz had some other shit. Damn, what the fuck's this all about? Right, time to in-character discover everything that happened. A notice of passing under Sheriff Ruben Vargas. He was stabbed by 10-ton gang resulting in fatal injury. Gotta stop doing this to me, man. And just after I perfected my Vargas impression, Ten-ton gang kidnapped Vargas, shoot up Lorde. 10-ton gang in an attempt to get to Sand kidnapped Vargas. Deputies run into them in the train tunnel outside of Armadillo. Get into a shootout. Vargas passed from his injuries. Name of reporter Schaefer. Likely slaughter Parker. Deputies opened fire and injured Chompy in the process while the rest fled. Medical personnel confirmed Under Sheriff Vargas dead shortly after he was brought to Armadillo. When transporting Chompy, Hank Hansen with a group of 6 arrived to try to break him out. Upon refusing, a gunshot broke out where 10-ton gun retrieved and injured Chompy and fled to Roanoke. Boo. Joint gifts. What's good, my friend? Thank you for the 3-monther. There's Jeremiah Douglas. Dead-end gang and Del Lobos. Well, that was Rhett Cassidy. I thought it was, but I couldn't tell. Never really tell with Cassidy until he speaks for some reason. On duty Saint Denis. Patrol of Pronghorn. Senior Deputy Cooper doing a short patrol from Strawberry through Pronghorn. Brady in Blackwater after kidnapping. Shot needs medic. Have they sent a thing to medic? Why is nobody? Why did they send it to Law? Blackwater is so far away. I'll ride over there and see what is going on. Good evening.
Howdy. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you as well.
No idea who that is. Probably the most wanted criminal in the entire crossing. No, I didn't send the fucking check-in I wanted to. Me, I'm dum-dum. The whole reason I went in there. I got discombobulated because there was someone in there and I was like, oh god, here we go. I shall go to the other Thieves' Highway rest spot of Emerald Ranch. Just asking to get kidnapped at this point. Just call me Lucien Harper. I went and watched the last episode of The Bad Batch, and then I watched the episode of X-Men while I was eating my dinner. I won't say anything about it, but that's what I did with my life. What did you do with your lunch break? I basically take a lunch break and have... I just fucking load up. I really only eat one proper meal a day, like big meal, I mean. And it was when I finished the first stream. And I eat an absurd amount of food, and then I start this stream and I'm barely conscious because I've eaten so much. It takes me about an hour to sort of recover from it. And then during this stream, I almost always have to have another snack, otherwise I don't end up eating between like 7 PM UK time till like 12 the next day, which is just so incredibly unhealthy. I made a burger and sweet potato fries. That's fucking nasty, dude. Now burgers I need to go and buy some of. I'm missing burgers in my life. I pretty much am just on a rotation of burgers, chicken nuggets and fish. That is kind of where I end up. I don't have any bread with the burger though. I just literally eat I just cook a burger meat in an air fryer and eat that. Don't want that much bread. But sweet potato is fucking nasty, dude. People that eat sweet potatoes have no soul. Cut into that malnutrition fund. Well, that's not the reason. But I mean, that's why I'm on that rotation, is that I just have the same. I buy a few of the same. The only change up I can have is whether I choose red meat, fish, or white meat. That's it. And it's cheap chicken, cheap burger patties, or cheap fish. And then maybe I'll have some rice, or maybe I'll have some fries with it. I've bought a big bag of peas. That's my greens. That's all I can afford at the moment. That's it. It's my life. Prison food. And then porridge is the only other thing I eat. Rice and beans diet. Abysmal, dude. Florence has arrived at the same time as Benevolent Brew. Oh, what's going on there then? Hmm? What's this all about? Hmm? Walking in at the same time? We saw you holding hands, didn't we, chat? You changed your name, Florence? Did you take out the, what was it? MT? No, that is not Solid Snake. That is not Florence. Tempest Edax trying to pretend that he's actually holding hands with someone. I was here as well. I was holding hands with someone too. I swear it, guys. I've got a girlfriend. She goes to a different school. She's from a different country. I was tired of it. I've outgrown it. I cannot be chained to one single place. I go by different names. In different countries. In Russia, they call me the Baba Yaga. In the United Kingdom, they call me Jack the Ripper. In Montreal, they call me Florence MT. In Brazil, they call me Albertaria. Just got home from Illinois, locked the front door, oh boy. The perfect song for this setting. Do do do, looking out my back door. Look at all the happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Do do do, looking out my back door. Gonna crash. Do do do, looking out my back door. Damn. Someone's looking after the deciduous pine. Dude, some of those gifts that you've been making, deciduous, have made me laugh so much. I don't always show appreciation for them because I'm usually like laying in bed or something, and I just haven't got the energy to like type something. I'll try and react to them and stuff, so you know I've seen them. But I promise you, I look at all of them and I laugh a lot of the time. There's a GIF channel, not just in my Discord, but in the Table Story Discord. And a lot of the good ones are done by Deciduous. A couple of other people put some good ones in as well. I don't know how much effort it is to make them Deciduous, but my god, some of them really crack me up. Still none from Cura. Doesn't watch Cura. It's all good. I won't take it personally. It's all good. I won't take it personally. When I first subbed in 2019, I was going by Johnny. So you literally do go by many different names. How many people still call you Johnny, and how much do you want to give them a dry slap when they do? Or are you okay with it? It was because of NCT. NCT. I don't know what that means. Oh, the group from Korea. Oh, you know, dude, I found out Buzz is back on Spotify. Oh, did I have a field day the other day? Did I have a field day the other day? Well, I never got into NCT, by the way. I'm not the only one I know. And EXO, I never got into EXO. Oh, it's back, dude. I couldn't be happier to see Buzz. They weren't on Spotify a couple of years ago. Absolute. Maybe my favourite song ever to come out of Korea. Either that or Hong Jin Young, thumbs up. Anything but Hong Jin Young. Oh, I've got mental health issues, guys. Don't judge me. I'm gonna marry a Korean woman just so I can sing this to her in perfect Korean at her wedding. Right, hit it, Johnny. I think that's Brady being treated, but I'll leave it for now. He'll come around. Like literally come around to the office. Oh, excuse me. I can't sing along. I can only make the same noises because I don't speak Korean. Oh, it is 10 time. Cool, they're hunting deputies, great. Another absolute banger. Name Moosin. Wow, he's wanted. Is the other one? Lucas. This is where we're at tonight. I'm also tabbed out. Like, if you guys, do you think guys think I'm just sat here staring at my screen? I have other things to do in my life. Okay, guys, shut up and listen to my Korean power ballads. I noticed they took We Sung off of Spotify as well, which annoys me. I know We Sung fucking went mental, but the song, you know. They also took some sister songs off. Ready for dad rock? You should know me by now. I don't just listen to dad rock. It's just what I predominantly listen to. Oh, 100%, yeah. Lucien is baby girl coded. Lucien listens to Celine Dion and shit. My Bastard Tracks playlist has got like Lone Star and Yazoo and shit. Boyzone. Tracy Chapman. Fucking 100%, dude. His favourite group of Sister. Maybe. I feel like they're a bit much for him. They're too sexy for him. He wouldn't go for sexy. Dancing with a cowboy hat on, unbuttoned shirt and jeans. Yeah, 100%. This is the outro song, Beers, when the credits roll. And it'll have the most batshit thing on the screen. It'll be like Lucien in modern day clothes on a phone, you know, in a hoodie. Dude. Who wants to draw Lucien on a phone, in a hoodie, looking at his phone, laying in a beanbag? And I'll make a credits for him. The FPS is 10. Oh shit. Good afternoon.
Sorry, I was just taking a rest in the bed over there.
Yeah. That is, I feel like that bed gets more use than the bloody hotel. Don't you have a room here in town?
I do. I just... I was reading over paperwork and I just fell asleep.
Lucien takes off his headphones, yeah. Lucien listens to the music that you listen to when you're shopping with your mum in like this kind of shit. When you're walking around big Tesco with your mum, you're 12 years old, and this song plays.
Christ.
Yeah.
10-ton gang shooting deputies.
Yeah, keep your wits about you tonight.
Oh dear. I fought them at one point in Armadillo yesterday.
Yeah, I read that you were there.
I brought Vargas back to Armadillo and also Chompy. But
He's trying to tell me that Vargas
Vargas is very hurt.
Yeah, bloody bad news. Can't say I knew Vargas that well, but I certainly liked his company when he was about.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I didn't really know Vargas that well, but he was a good chap.
He was.
Dude, when you're walking around Tesco with your mum.
I think I'm going to ride out to Emmett Gray today.
I'm sorry, you're gonna what?
Write to him. Telegram.
Emmett Gray.
Yes.
Who's that?
He's
No idea that.
former member of the ward. Extremely
What is the
dangerous. And
what is the ward?
they were a group. I've been reading through the archives and they seem to have done quite a bit of damage. He's convinced that people can all be made into monsters and that sort of thing. I'm writing up a list about it now. I've taken lead on the case. So...
your lead on this?
Yes. I was kind of hoping for someone else to take lead. But then, nobody was taking lead, so then I just wrote my name down, and then I said, I'm happy to leave if anyone else, and I'll become secondary. But then Victoria Callahan telegrammed me and
That's
said
what's
that she
happening in his
wants to
head.
be secondary, and that she wants me to continue being lead. So.
Alright, fair enough. Well, Callahan's a good person to sort of run you through that, I think, and to back you up.
Yeah.
Callahan taught me how to do sort of any sort of investigative work, really. She showed me through the Jeff and everything on my first day. And we were being stalked.
Christ.
Yeah, someone called Soft. Kind of one of these people who's a bloodletter and wants to bring back the blood moon or something like that. Don't really know why they were following us around, but they were. Whoa.
Sorry, I've had a bit of trouble gathering my thoughts this morning. Just now.
Yeah. You have to do that manually, do you? Sort of gather them, sweep them together or something.
Yes, very much. I just keep them under the brim of my hat.
Yeah. What's so funny is the VOD of this is not going to make any sense. Just every now and then I just start spinning around because you won't be able to hear the music.
Limit grey.
And everyone in the chat will just start laughing. And if you're watching this on a VOD, you have no fucking idea.
I'm going to just make sure everything is together.
Would you be able to recognize Lucas and Moosin if you saw them?
No.
Alright.
Sorry.
No, it's alright. Just figured it would be useful in case we see them coming towards us, you know. Or if somebody comes jumping out of a bush or something. It's so fluid, the movement is so gross. Fuck's sake. Anyway, yeah, I feel like Lucien listens to like power ballads and shit, you know. Larson Gibbon? Who the fuck is Gibbon? Just need Telegram since Raccoon. No, you busy. Take Raccoon Telegram and send Raccoon yours. We can talk in letters and stuff. Don't want to take up more time if really busy. Be safe, everyone. It seemed dangerous today. Much happy, Raccoon. Jones just snatched Saint Denis TG.
Oh, I love it. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Careful, and
Thank
catch you
you.
in a couple days.
will do. I'll see you around. Thank you. Don't look at me.
Are you okay?
He said,
Don't look at me.
Oh, alright, sorry. I'm looking at my clipboard.
Good, good. I'm
I'm
gonna look at
looking
my
at him.
clipboard too.
You doing
why
alright?
you No,
Are you doing alright considering?
no. They shaved my fucking beard.
Well,
Who did?
now you're stuck
Pentum.
looking like me. I can't bloody grow a beard, so...
Wait, has nobody started a file? I'm gonna have to do this file myself. God damn it.
I was looking for a file. I couldn't figure out why there wasn't one.
Yeah,
I thought
there
Kirk
was.
might be doing it.
That's what I thought. God damn it. Okay.
You'll have to conduct your own witness statement in the corner.
I'm gonna go question myself. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to reach out to Birdie as well, though I don't know if I think I'll reach out to her later in the week. I don't think it's the right time to reach out to her about this case. She might need more time considering everything with Vargas. She seemed very upset.
Were they a thing or something?
I've no clue. I just know that Keziah asked for Birdie to get down to Armadillo immediately, and Birdie was very, very shaken. So
Yeah, okay. I suppose it's up to your discretion. Not really sure what's going on, to be honest. Why are they hunting Law?
Who's this?
10 ton.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, we...
Well, we had a shootout with them, I
Mhm.
suppose.
Right, but
That's why they took me.
But because they had a shootout. I mean, we have a shootout with 10 Ton
No,
Gang every 45 minutes, don't we? What?
Well, they
It's
break
because
out
I was
Bumpy.
there. Yeah.
They break out Bumpy as well. We watched them break him out.
It's because somebody gunned down Chompy as he was walking away in handcuffs, so they're going for us.
Right.
To be fair, I mean,
Yeah.
he should. I don't know
Yeah.
what happened, but I saw Chompy in handcuffs walking towards them, and then just exchange of gunfire. So, not sure who fired first.
Apparently we did.
Well, I find that hard to believe, but, you know, maybe don't be a rampant violent criminal and end up in handcuffs and put yourself in that predicament in the first place.
Yep, I mean, seems that Chompy is the one that actually killed Vargas. So,
No.
he's,
Mason admitted to it, I believe. Mason said he has Vargas's knife and gun bullets.
Oh.
But I don't know if Mason was the one that done the stabbing. It's a bit
I
hard to
don't
tell.
think so because you remember at the front, Vargas started to walk away, and then they said, I believe it was Chumpy said, "You forgot something." You remember, and he turned around and walked back towards them, and then he got hurt. So I think it was actually Chumpy. That's what Likely said as well, and Likely was closer to the action, I think, than we were. I mean, yes, Likely was because Likely was doing negotiations.
And then what? You managed to apprehend
everyone
Chompy. They tried to break him out, and then he got shot.
Yeah.
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 And so now they're snatching deputies.
Probably
Well,
because he was in handcuffs when it happened. I mean,
yeah, they only took me because I was part of the group that was involved in the shootout that shot Chompy in the back. He was walking away.
Was Jones there?
No.
Because they've just snatched him from Saint Denis, apparently.
fuck.
They're looking for Callahan to set her on fire, and they're looking for Evans to shave her head. And then they're looking for anybody involved in the shootout.
Yeah.
Has Tori been informed?
Yeah.
Good.
Apparently, did they get sand yesterday?
They were looking for sand yesterday.
Apparently, they got sand yesterday, from what I got told.
Surprised.
They shot him or something. I don't know if this was yesterday, but they told me they shot sand.
Well, they were talking about apparently they believe that Sand is Butt brothers because they shot Sand in the arse, and then Sand shot one of them.
I mean, 100% listens to Madonna, you know.
I believe that's why they were looking for Sand in the first place. But as far as I know, when I went to sleep, they didn't catch Sand, so I'm not sure if they happened to catch him after that. But
I think they might have said that they were involved in a shootout with Sand or something, and they shot him. I could be wrong. A lot happened in that 30-45 minutes that I was kidnapped.
is okay right now, or they just kidnapped him?
I think they must have just got Jones because they only left Blackwater about 15,
Oh,
20 minutes
Christ.
ago.
Okay, well, shall we get on that then? We can.
There's already 4 on it.
Oh,
Okay,
perfect.
yeah,
Okay.
there's only
And
2 of
Kirk
them,
is
so
trying to
Right.
link up with them as well.
Right.
Otherwise, I would already have.
they're
Well, I would have left.
also. I think Mason has a thing for Zoe.
Well, that's going to be awkward.
Yeah, because he was telling me about how he kidnapped Zoe, but then he said how nice she was and how beautiful she was. And I might have got myself shot because of it, but I said, "Do you like Zoe?" And then he pointed the gun at me and said, "Say that again." And I said, "I think you like Zoe," and then he shot me.
Well, I'd say that's worth it.
Oh yeah, he was embarrassed.
Exactly.
And at that point, they already shaved my beard. What else? I had nothing left to lose. My dignity's gone.
I'm just going to sort of float something out here that I'm not sure about, but isn't Zoe Winters in a relationship with McGregor?
No idea. I've not seen her in a while. She seems to always be injured or kidnapped.
Maybe it's all these unrequited lovers out there that are,
Yeah.
for some reason, psychopathic.
I tried to inquire more about Chompy, but it seems like neither of the two that kidnapped me knew anymore, apart from the fact that he got gunned down and had multiple gunshot wounds to the back.
Probably resting up somewhere.
Yeah.
But so, as far as I know, Hank, Finch, Bailey,
Hi, Ryder.
and someone else. There was I
Thanks for the
can't
3 month
remember
on
who
my
the
phone.
other person was.
Moosin.
Moosin, yes.
Moosin is the one
they,
that just kidnapped me along with Lucas.
Right, so
Yeah.
they're still out and about as far as I know.
Oh, yeah.
Which one's
Yeah.
Moosin? The one that wears
Moosin's the young one, black outfit,
the,
black
like, new
bandana
one.
with red.
Right.
Yeah.
And which one's Lucas?
Also very young. I'm trying to think if I've ever met him before. Young, blonde hair, can't grow a mustache, has 2 personalities. One is Victor, which is extremely violent, and the other one is Lucas.
Okay.
Yeah, Victor wanted to peel my face off.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah.
I mean, they sort of did, I suppose.
They did. They done it with sheep shearers. And then they took me to the Blackwater the Blackwater barbers to finish the job.
Well, it was considerate of them to take you to the barber, at least.
Oh yeah, and that's where they shot me.
Well, that was less considerate.
Yeah. But apparently they
I
did
know.
write into Strawberry and tell a medic that I was shot.
Ten-ton gang are kidnapping, are attacking deputies tonight.
Christ. Apparently this Emmett Gray is was part of a group, perhaps, that are known for being cannibals.
Oh, fucking hell.
I suppose that's something I'll have to look out for.
Yes, that'll be fun.
Very.
Just be careful of any stews that you eat over the next little while.
Oh, please don't. Oh, could never. Don't know how people could.
Don't eat the dinner. Glass, Pointer, Stone, Wainwright and Kirk are in Annesburg searching for Jones. They're not
Yeah.
sure if it is the 10-ton gang that have taken Jones.
I see.
I mean, they were. I don't. They would have to be very quick to get from here to Saint Denis that quickly and kidnap someone.
Yeah.
But they are looking for deputies, so it is very possible.
Yeah.
Well, we can maybe do a bit of a patrol around out here and see. And we could check Great Plains, Tall Trees, Big Valley, and stop back in Strawberry or something. Just a general patrol, maybe.
Yeah, we
If
can.
there's any, if it is this Musin and Lucas, there's only two of them, so 3 of us should be able to go. I think that, granted with how
Are we just
violent
assuming
they've
that Brady's
been.
going to be thrown onto the back of a horse with us? Are you all right to ride?
I'm fucking going.
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
So you have to now because Slaughter has demanded.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
I also don't have any guns, so I'm gonna need to get those. They robbed me of everything. Got my. They took my navy, and then shot me with it.
Oh, that's just
Motherfuckers.
unnecessary.
Yeah. Hate it. Okay, so we had Moosin. Moosin have a file. I don't think Moosin has a file.
He does have a file. I made it absolutely weeks ago, but it's bare.
I was gonna say because his name. So is it just the one that says Moosin with?
It just says Moosin and then something like affiliate of the 10-ton gang, I think.
Oh yeah. Okay, let me change that because he spells his name differently apparently.
Oh, how does he spell Moosin?
It's Mooosn.
Oh, right.
Yeah. He is no part of the 10-ton gang, so look at him added. Don't know about this other person that took me if we have a file.
I had a glance at the Lucases that are on file, but I couldn't really make heads nor tails of it.
Yeah.
I normally take a look at them. If there's someone like this going about, I try and see if I can get any sort of pull any sort of description, so that I can be hyper vigilant when someone accosts me on the road, and know whether that's the people that are snatching deputies or not.
I found him.
Slash me, Lucien mimics
Lucas DeVille.
DeVille, right.
Medical notes, sometimes talk to an imaginary friend called Victor. That's the one.
Yeah, maybe mention 10-ton on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna add it in. Ten gang affiliate.
Yes, I think if we, I can send a check-in that will be
Jones.
patrolling.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got him?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he
Good.
okay?
Jones safe in Annesburg. Deputies in pursuit.
Okay.
Oh, okay. They're heading north out of Annenberg. Yeah. Alright, well, if there's 4 of them pursuing the 2 members,
Yeah,
I
no
don't
point.
think we need to. Alright. And I shall continue on this. I'll send a check-in that we're all here.
Yeah.
In a moment.
I'll come with you since there are people snatching deputies everywhere.
That
Could
door.
you get me a stew?
Yes, of course we can.
Thank you.
Don't worry. I wonder, tomorrow perhaps, before the outing with Gloss and Miss Harper, if you like, I picked up a book from the library. It's a poetry book, so it shouldn't be too long.
Yeah, we should go and read that somewhere.
My horse has just stood in a flower pot.
He's having a great time.
Definitely. Quite nervous about leading a case. Never done it before, but I suppose this is what I'm trying to do. Learn how to do it, and at least I've got Callahan, backing me. So
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. You just have to continually collate information and sort of try and, I suppose, piece together anything you can find, add it into the dossier.
yeah,
Once you get that
to be
thing
honest,
solved,
it's
that'll be a promotion. You'll be a marshal within 3 weeks.
I didn't want a promotion.
I think if you
Don't
solve
want
enough
to be-
cases, you don't have a choice.
I don't think that's true.
Well, we'll see about that. Marshal Slaughter.
That's awful. I don't know why.
Marshal Slaughter.
It sounds like some sort of food that's made with a lot of mayonnaise. I don't like it.
That's extremely specific.
I know, I don't know why. It just is. Alright.
A proper Lucien song.
I think it's important that I put Emmett Gray's telegram into my contacts book and get a telegram out to him today. Seems he's struggling with voices in his head, and for the moment they are quiet, but he is having recurring thoughts about hurting someone that tried to rob him in Blackwater. So
Blimey.
he said that he wants to flay them alive and crush their skulls and all this sort of thing. So very dark, but it seems that he can sort of be somewhat reasoned with and is deeply searching for help. And I hope that I could be somewhat of a help as well as the medical department to him.
You forgot Brady's stew, didn't you?
Oh, I've got it.
But you forgot it before you walked in here.
No, I did not.
Before I turned into the...
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You don't know. I was going to turn in.
Yeah, sure.
I
believe
was. I was going to turn in. I must go to the bank also. But look, I'll just,
Alright.
So I remember I've got to go to the bank. Last second turn.
Uh-huh. 100% forgot, dude. So what are you, what's the deal with Grey? Is he wanted or anything?
Not that I know right now. I have to go and check his citizen files. But he's had a lot of violence in the past, it seems. He was responsible for the death of a deputy. So, he's trying to get out of this pattern of anger and violence, and he's reached out for help.
Okay.
I've got Steve here.
Thank you. But I'm starving.
It seems like they got one of them.
Thank fuck. I need to add actually further charges to that. Thank you. Completely forgot about my weapons.
You've also got the words train tunlay. I won't tell anyone.
Huh?
Train what?
Train
Tunlay.
tunlay.
Oh my
Yes.
god. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Yeah, I
Oh,
do it
it's
all
not
the
as
time.
bad as I signed my name as Charles Slaughter once
Oh, lovely.
because of the citizens' files. I'm not sure how or why. Don't even know who that is.
I'm very curious as to who Charles Slaughter is as well.
No clue. Right, so Emigrate is wanted currently. So hopefully I can get him to come in for a chat.
Do they know which one they got? Missing's got my gun.
I suppose we could ride over there if you want.
Yeah, we could. My horse is in Strawberry.
That's why I've got 3 now.
So do I. But you know, the horse that I like is in Strawberry.
Yeah, fair enough. I won't tell the other 2 you said that.
Oh, they also stole my hat. That's what they did, motherfuckers.
They stole your heart.
No, my hat.
Yep. You still said heart.
Hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they stole my goddamn hat.
Your heart?
wow.
No, not my heart. My heart.
Right, your heart.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but I
No!
think one of
Are
them has
you
a
in love
crush
with
on Zoe.
Lucien? Oh,
No, no. Likely's already stole that.
Oh, wow.
oh.
My white heart. My white heart.
Wait, likely stole your hat.
Oh, why would she steal
No,
your hat?
no,
Why would she do
motherfuckers.
that?
Cause why not? Cause you know what? Why not? She likes white hearts, okay?
He's wearing the same outfit as Likely.
They shaved my beard because they couldn't grow their own. What a goddamn
Oh.
disaster. Oh,
Nice
okay, we
quiet
can go that
side.
way. I just need to use the outhouse really quickly.
Right.
Oh.
I thought Likely was married.
I didn't think so.
Oh. I don't know where I got that from then.
Hmm.
I also thought Brady and Berry were a thing.
Really? Brady and Berry?
That's what I thought, yeah. They were always on shift together. They rode about together all the time.
Hmm.
It's just constantly like, yeah. Maybe it's more of a thing like me and Glass. Perhaps they came up together. Well, I suppose.
Are you and Glass a thing?
Yes.
Ah, I thought so.
We are a thing. We are the dynamic
Best
duo.
friends.
Not just
Ah.
that. We are the singular pillar holding the justice of the crossing up.
Hmm.
Well, don't sound too confused. Oh, sorry, do you think I'm terrible at my job?
No!
Oh, so you think Glass is
What?
terrible at his?
No, what
Ah,
die?
right.
Both of you are wonderful. I look up to both of you very much, actually.
Yeah, well, that's because you're shorter than us.
That's not the only reason.
I think I am terrible at this job, to be honest. I barely know
Me
what I'm
too.
doing half the time.
Me too.
Yeah.
Wing it.
You bloody let some wasps in, I think.
Oh god, not wasps. I'm allergic.
Should we try and catch this chap before they put him in Sissoko?
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm just gonna see who it is they got. Kidnapped by Ten-Tongue Deville. Oh, I think they got the wrong one. We can write up anyway. Fuck it.
Right. Where are we headed to? Anna's back around.
If you just want to go through strawberries so I can grab my horse, that would be great.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh!
Hello there.
Afternoon.
Sorry. Is that a deputy?
One that I recognise.
I didn't either.
I didn't even see who it was.
Man with a black beard and
Yeah, big burly
Black hat.
chap.
Ooh. No idea, actually.
Oh, we've lost one.
That was impressively quick.
Oh, you're back. We thought you'd been kidnapped.
No.
You forgot the basics of being a deputy then, didn't you?
No.
Detective.
I was coming around past the medical,
Oh,
and
you were
I was
doing
going
your
to take the long way.
you were doing your extreme last minute
Yes.
turn.
Yes, exactly. It's my signature move.
Yeah, the classic Slaughter. Absolutely
Slow turn.
last fraction of a second turn.
Yes. It's the slaughter saunter. I hate that. The slaughter saunter.
Slaughter saunter.
I hate it. Let's not bring it up again.
I don't really know what else rhymes with slaughter, to be honest, apart from water.
Slaughter water. That sounds awful also.
Yeah.
Daughter? A slaughter daughter?
That you are?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, slaughter quarter. You know,
Yeah.
if I ever catch someone.
Or if someone catches you, they can sort of cry out.
Oh, slaughter.
Oh,
Comma.
slaughter.
Quarter.
Quarter.
Yeah.
And Coulter.
Coulter. Slaughter and Coulter.
Yeah.
You can kind of do anything
Slaughter,
with,
Coulter, Cotter.
with her on the end.
Yeah.
Like Borter.
Suppose. Butter. Yeah, butter gift perhaps. There's that rider very fast on the top of the hill, probably coming this way. Let's be careful.
Indeed.
Like that.
How's it going?
Right, so they did not come this way. They were on a tan horse. What it looked like.
Hmm.
Right. And which one did they get? DeVille.
DeVille, I believe.
Mooson's in all black.
Yeah, Mason's in all black. And he has Sheriff Vargas's Under Sheriff Vargas's knife, and he has my revolver, my navy. And he calls himself the Over Sheriff.
Over sheriff.
What does that mean?
Yeah, he tried to take over Armadillo and called himself the Over Sheriff, and a few of us got into a gunfight with him and pushed him out of town and stole Hank Hansen's hat.
It sounds like there's a lot of items that need exchanging.
Yeah. Well, no, he's got that back already. He kidnapped a deputy to get it back.
Oh, right.
It's just by the sheriff's office, I think.
Oh, it's...
Uh.
oh, right, okay.
Oh!
Okay.
It's okay.
See,
It's
that was a
okay.
perfect execution of the you know,
Slaughter.
the slow turn.
Slaughter.
The slow turn. I know why I didn't like the name that he gave earlier. I can't remember what it was, and it made me think of mayonnaise. It's because of slaw. Coleslaw,
Oh, right, yes.
you know.
Coleslaw's great.
You don't like coleslaw?
Well, I didn't say I didn't like, I just didn't like the sound of the word.
Right.
Let's just go through town.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with a bit of coleslaw.
Exactly, I love it.
Honestly, I think it's one of the most rancid fucking things that humans
Sorry,
have ever
sir.
created. Genuine war crime to humanity. Coleslaw is fucking nasty. If you eat or enjoy
somebody's at
or
sheriff's
serve
office.
coleslaw,
Do you want to go up and check?
Yeah, just see who it is in case it's
I
one of the
truly
deputies that they're
believe you
looking
should
for.
be fucking exiled from the planet. They should bring back the fucking... They should bring back capital punishment for anyone who enjoys coleslaw. Put them on death row. Disgusting little freaks. Get the fuck away from me. You sicken me. The dirtiest thing ever made. So nasty.
The saddled horse at the end of town.
That's your brown horse, is it?
It's a sort of a reddish horse, probably some kind of a Mustang or something. I'm not sure. I'm not good at horse breeds. Don't know what that is. That's not a Mustang. Oh, not a Mustang. That's not what I meant to say. I always say Mustang for one of those very cheap horses. Can't remember the name.
Morgan.
Morgan, that's it, but that's not a Morgan.
I couldn't see anybody. No, nothing on the tip line.
Right, let's head down this back then. Do you want to lead, Brady?
Can do. I don't mind.
You know Brady was shot today, right? I don't know if you caught up
Wait,
on that.
today?
Yeah, it was like an hour ago at this
Oh
point.
shit! No, right, okay. No, that's
I'm
fine.
okay.
This
No,
is,
no.
this is
Full
the
of-
second offence, Slaughter. You,
Sorry.
not only have
I'm
you
full of
forced
pain
him,
medication.
dragged him out onto this patrol, onto his horse, but now you want him to lead the bloody thing.
God.
I didn't realise it was today. I thought, that, you're just still sort of shaking off the
Oh,
fight
no.
yesterday.
Oh no, they quite physically kidnapped me like an hour ago.
Christ, have you been cleared by a medic?
Yeah. They didn't say I couldn't go back on duty.
Yeah, that counts.
Does it?
Well, they didn't say I couldn't.
Were you stitched up?
Maybe.
Have you had pain medication?
I have, loads of it.
Alright.
It's gonna last for 8 hours.
Oh, there you go. He's got 8 hours, 8 good hours in him.
And then I've got more painkillers to take in between.
I mean, it's good, but also it's sort of bad because...
Gabriel, thanks for the 3-monther, my friend.
Left. It's also, if you do get hurt, you might not feel it.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Well,
Put
he's
me on the
already
front
been
line.
hurt and he hasn't,
Put me on the front line.
No! Nobody's putting anyone on the front line.
we'll
But I
see
won't feel
about
it.
that. Yeah, maybe we could sort of strap him to the front of a horse. Like,
Yeah,
like
ride me into Van Horn.
But like the, those big ships. With
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
we could strap him to the front and he can sort of be like a bullet soak for us, because he won't feel
I
it.
can lead the charge into Van Horn.
Yeah. Or is that too much? Having him bloody dragged out onto the patrol and leading it? Well, but having him strapped to the front of a horse is a bit too much for you, is it?
It's a bit too far at that point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm doing this out of my own free will, and it's mostly because I'm a stubborn idiot and I want revenge.
Yeah, that's not what
Oh, my
they.
shit,
That's not what they're gonna say when they bloody strip me and Chloe of the badge after they find your bullet-riddled corpse strapped to the front of Chloe's nag there.
Straight to the front of Chloe's horse, but you arrest everybody in Van Horn in the process, they might be okay.
Yeah, I think we'd get away with that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so. You could just say Brady was a martyr.
Yeah, he came up with a brilliant plan.
It was all his idea.
Filled himself up with pain medication, and off we went.
Led the assault in Van Horn. Took
Really
like
our
100
name
bullets
Slaughter.
before. Yeah, took like 100 bullets before finally falling.
Well, you wouldn't fall because you'd be strapped to the horse.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Never falling in battle.
I don't know if Likely would be very happy with that though.
No, I don't think so. Not at all.
Not likely.
Yeah,
not
very
likely.
unlikely if you ask me.
And, you know, to add to that, let's mind the trees, I would also not be very happy about that.
Um. Sorry, I got lost.
Was it a burning bush?
I don't know what it was. The horse became very obsessed with a particular tree branch, I think.
No.
Does your back ever hurt, like, you know, your spine has just been taken out and jiggled and rearranged a bit and then put back in all wonky?
Yeah, you know that, Brady. So I assume you know
Yeah.
exactly what that's like. You know, I mean, I think once or twice a week I have my spine bloody taken out and wiggled about. So I know
The
exactly how that
10-ton gang
feels.
took my spine out there now.
Yeah, there was a chap that tried to shoot me in the spine a few weeks ago.
Oh.
What a spineless move.
Well,
Well,
I mean, the
spineless
10-ton gang wanted to take my face. Because they said it was a nice face.
That's a
You
sort
just
of
couldn't face the,
unfortunate
you know,
compliment.
consequences.
Yeah. I wonder if he was gonna take my face and then wear it.
That's
That
an
would be
uncomfortable
extremely
thought, isn't it?
disturbing.
It is.
Stay to the left.
But that's a great compliment.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, he said he liked my face so much he wanted it.
Yeah, I
I'd
mean, it's a
rather
sort of
someone
twisted
just
compliment.
Staying
It was a
left than
compliment
tries.
from his imaginary friend Victor, who's very keen on hurting people. To be fair, I did talk my way out of quite a lot of things because they were going to do a lot worse to me. At one point, they did think about setting me on fire.
Christ.
God, that's ghastly.
Yeah,
The worst thing about
They
being
did
set on
also-
fire is I don't think I'd really want to survive it.
exactly. They did also say about walking from Tumbleweed to Saint Denis after being shot in the leg. So I think they're going to shoot me in the legs and then accompany me all the way to Saint Denis from Tumbleweed.
Bloody hell.
Or Tumbleweed to Saint Denis, whatever way around. Great.
Back in ahead.
Back in.
Just going to stay along the tracks.
Sure. I will always be nosy.
Yeah, I saw all black and thought maybe it was our man.
Yeah, so did I.
It looked like there was something on the back of someone's horse. It might have been just an animal,
Hopefully.
person. We
I
could
don't
take a look if you like.
Well, they were heading towards the
Yeah.
butchers, weren't they?
Oh, they were.
Oh, well, I'm sure it's not a person. I don't think the butchers would accept a person, right?
If they did, they'd be cannibals, wouldn't they?
Well,
Or
Not if they
cannibals.
didn't
you,
either.
it's part of your investigation.
Accessory to cannibalism. Would that be
I'm
a
not
charge,
sure.
or at that point are you just a cannibal?
Well, I think you're only a cannibal if you eat it.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
so
know
there's
what that is.
accessory to cannibalism.
There's probably a charge.
I don't.
Oh,
There's more cannibals
Probably.
here than there is anything else, so...
Oh, what if? Right, stay with me. What if we held a convention for cannibals called Cannibalooza, and then we put up flyers all around and said, you know, human barbecue, you know, come and get it, and then we just have all of the deputies on standby, just all of them,
wow.
ready to go.
Just organise a big sting operation on all the bloody cannibals.
See,
Yeah,
I have
all
a
at
weird
once.
feeling that other people that aren't cannibals would turn up just for the sake of turning up.
Mm.
Well, then they'd be arrested. So how do you
What's the
prove
best way
someone's a
to-
cannibal?
Do you just hold a bit of human flesh in front of them and see if they try to bite your hand?
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, you could just wave your hand in front of them. They'd probably try and bite it.
Maybe they need blood. Maybe you need to draw blood before they become cannibals.
Isn't that vampires?
Same thing, right?
Well, they're human cannibals, not dogs. They're not just going to sort of go into a frenzy because there's
Yeah.
human flesh in front of them. We'd have to lock them in there
Yeah.
for a week and then walk someone through and see if they go to take a bite out of them.
Oh yeah.
Let them get hungry. Cannibalooza.
It's going to get you this way.
Cannibaloser.
Oh, yes, the loser is the one that gets, you know... Well, I suppose either eaten or taken by the Lorde. And they are the cannibalooza of the cannibalooza.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, you're okay.
Let's cut over. I took us a very long way, but I figure it's sort of a,
It's okay.
it's a chatting patrol.
It is.
Just cut over.
I think she's actually sort of secretly trying to kill you, Brady. She's taking us the longest possible route.
No, I'm not.
Ensure those stitches split. Waste,
Oh,
I'm
God.
actually-
whittle down those 8 hours of pain medication.
It's the opposite. I'm actually
No.
not taking it.
For all I know, the stitches could have split already. I won't feel it, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm
I have
not
to change
taking
my-
it at a gallop because I don't want your stitches to pop.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go towards the bridge.
So we shall pick up the pace, yeah?
No,
Oh,
we don't want your stitches to pop, remember?
I don't feel utterly
True.
convinced.
What if we happen to ride past a Cannapalooza and your stitches are all popped? Be a frenzy.
they'll want my leg.
They'd be like sharks.
You know, a cannibal once told me that I smelt like I would taste good.
Oh.
Is that a compliment?
Like,
or-
you get some of
not?
the strangest twisted
You really
compliments.
do. Yes.
Thank you. I pride myself in
I don't know if that's a good
it.
thing.
I apparently attract the strange ones.
Cut over.
You're in the right job for it then, I
Right
suppose.
ahead.
Oh yeah.
I suppose if anyone sort of confesses their attraction to you, you just put them in cuffs. Throw them in Sissika.
Does that mean likely escape?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about likely?
Well, I haven't heard that Likely actually finds you attractive, only that you find her attractive,
Well,
so I don't know
that's
if
true.
that's...
That is true.
Oh,
I
right,
wouldn't want to
right.
presume on her part.
Yeah. As far as we know, you've just said that likely likes white hats.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're not a white hat. You're a human being.
I have a white hat.
The delivery.
You have one, yes.
Yeah. I had.
Are you okay, Lorde?
That's just the delivery on that line that
Yeah.
you said there. Just, it sort of tickled me. You're not in a white hat. You're a
Likely's
human
gonna
being.
shout at me again. This is gonna be horrible.
Oh,
Well, if we're lucky, you've got a nice navy waiting for you up ahead.
Oh yeah.
I know what we'll do. We'll buy 17 white hats and you can stack them on top of your head. And then, she'll be so happy and overjoyed at all of the white hats that she won't even notice that you're injured.
Yeah, let's go
That's
and
a
buy
good
you
point.
that. There's an absolutely enormous hat that's on sale.
Can we please? The really tall
It's got a
Lord.
10 gallon or
What?
something like that.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've
we'll get
seen
you
it,
that
and
in
I'm
white,
avoided it by
and
all
then she will be
costs.
so blown away by that.
Can
She
you
won't see
actually
the
wear it?
she won't see the split
She-
stitches that are
I'll give
bleeding
you
through
the-
the rest of your outfit.
I'll actually give you the $50 to wear that hat. In fact, I'll give you
Oh,
100
God.
so you can have, just 2 nice outfits.
Yeah, I'll give
You'll
you
give
another.
me 100.
I'll give you 100.
I'll give you 50 to put that hat on and do the rest of your shift in it.
Yep.
Oh my
And then I'll
god.
see the riders approaching.
No riders.
Them.
Jones, I think. No? Bloody hell.
That's very strange with that
Hmm.
cougar. Alright, Lucien. Hello.
Afternoon.
Lord.
Afternoon.
How's it going, Glass?
Yeah, good. Successful day so far. We got Lucas DeVille going to Sicily.
Motherfucker. That's not the one. He doesn't have my gun.
Well, maybe he does.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, what a shame.
But we do have
Sorry.
his now.
Oh.
In the wagon. We can just go take him over to the docks and get a boat.
Sure. Okay. Oh, well, you want him to just hop on one of our horses?
Well, we can walk. We can just walk him over there.
Oh, you mean a boat from here? Okay.
Yeah, we can just grab a boat from here, take him down to Siska.
Well, we can go patrol somewhere
Right, I'll
else.
back this up then.
Yeah, that concludes our patrol.
Yeah.
Let's
keep going.
send a telegram out.
I'll have a look
Yeah.
at the tip line and see where people aren't.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna check the tip line first. How's it going, Otis? Sure.
You and Lucas share an opportunity to talk more. Maybe, who knows? Maybe Lucas can say something that might make you more amenable to putting on a little bit of extra time served on there.
No, last time they said they would do it, they didn't. They still charged me the full fucking time.
So he didn't say enough then.
Well, I don't know. I told them mostly lies, to be fair.
Moose.
Exactly.
Like my friend Moose. Tar's friend Moose.
Huh?
You swim?
Yeah, I can swim.
That's good.
How's your day been, Lord?
And you?
Pretty uneventful to be honest.
Oh, certainly.
So far. Probably shouldn't have said that, should I? But yeah. Yourself? Everything all right?
Yeah, no, I think this transport is going to be fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
is it
far.
so? Is it
It's
gonna be
been
fun,
good.
is it?
All right.
I think so,
I
yeah.
think we'll take our patrol back
like
over
that, huh?
towards the west. There's plenty of people over here.
Are you
What's
gonna
with
have
the,
picnic?
You want to head towards
what's with
Valentine?
the change up in attitude there?
We can do.
What do you mean, change up
Okay,
the
if you go towards Valentine, I'll
Yeah,
join you.
no, nothing.
Alright. Let's go to Valentine.
Okay.
Nothing happening, but it's just the destination we're gonna pick. Pointer is joining us as well.
Oh. We've got a full... No, wait. 5 of us then. Right? 3, 4, 5.
It's 6. Pointer counts as 2.
True.
It's in that man's chute.
If I still had my beard, I would count as 2 as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, where's my horse? Is Slaughter sending tip?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
How you doing, Lee?
Oh, you know, good.
Oh, is James coming as well?
Pointer is coming with us. I don't know about Jones.
James, are you coming with us to Valentine?
What are we
Constable,
doing?
are
Yes,
you coming
hello.
with us?
Oh, I apologize. I didn't hear your question. Yes, I will, if you wish.
Look
I'd
at
love
that,
it.
we've
else
got
to
all
do? I'm
we've
done
got
being
a full
kidnapped.
6. Same.
Yeah.
Yes, enough of that for one day. Say, Brady?
I agree. Enough of that. You could say that again.
Enough of that for one day, Brady.
I agree. Okay.
Yeah, let's get shot.
Oh, there he is. There's Lucas.
Yeah.
One who shot you. Or did the other one shoot you?
I didn't shoot
It
him.
was the other one. It was the other one.
Oh, all
Look at
right.
your stupid little baby face.
Motherfucker.
Look at his little face.
You are clearly an adult.
They shaved my beard.
Who would like to lead to Valentine?
If I can. 1, 2, 2,
Yeah,
1.
let's make the injured chap do it.
Yeah.
Yes, let's make the
him do
traumatized
it.
person in
I
front.
can't believe you've made him do it again, Slaughter.
I haven't made him do it, I promise.
Slaughter, you're so strong-handed.
Yeah.
He
I
volunteered.
just felt like I had to do it.
No.
I felt the pressure.
Oh goodness. I'm sorry.
You're okay. We're gonna go through Emerald Ranch.
Go through Emerald Ranch.
Through an old ranch.
And we'll also do a right past Butcher's potentially. Because I kind of want to see if they have my shoes.
Butchers?
Who has your shoes?
Butcher's Creek stole them.
Oh, right.
The entire
okay.
town.
The Butcherinians.
Oh, slow down a little, let the other two catch up.
Slowing down, slowing down.
Slang.
Why are we slowing down? What's going on?
Just
We're
let
waiting for
the
the other
others
two to
catch
catch
up.
up.
I see.
Everybody
What
okay?
are they called? The Butch Creek people? Are they the
Bohannon
Butch
family, taking a right
Butch Creekians or Butchy Creekers?
Butch Creekites?
Butt
Butch
cheeks.
Creekites.
Butcherians, I suppose?
Butcharians.
Follow right here.
The Creekians.
Stand right.
Staying right.
Well, I suppose they would be the butchers. I think most of them have the same last name.
Oh, the Butchers, yes.
Isn't it Buchanan?
Yeah, it's the Buchanan family.
Yes, yes.
The Buchanan
I was
cousins.
hearing about that earlier.
I'm gonna go left.
Going left.
Left.
I forgot this playlist is still on. My boy
Taking a
band
right.
playlist. Taking right.
Taking right.
Just a few places I like to check along the way. We're gonna take a right off.
Right
here.
up.
Right off road.
Right off road.
Are
Watch
we
the
looking
rocks
for
and
someone
snakes.
specifically?
Shoes.
No, the 10-ton gang did run out this way
Oh,
before,
Lucien.
and we've seen the Night Flying gang hold up here before after a bank robbery. So just
Lucien and
checking.
Lucas did take me by that fort earlier.
Oh, okay.
Not
Did they
into
do
it,
anything
just
to
past
you?
it. What's that, Brady?
Did they do anything to you?
No, I mean, they took some of my possessions and punched me in the face twice.
Oh,
Told me about how they shot you.
oh, lovely.
Yes.
We're gonna take a right.
It's
here.
all in the report.
Going right here.
Come right.
And this is in response to something
Going
last night
left.
with Chompy.
It's yeah. As far as I'm aware, we're gonna continue off road straight up and over.
Going off road, straight up and
The
over.
one named Musin did confess to being a part of the murder of Undersheriff Vargas.
Yes.
Is that not enough for them? They need more
Apparently
blood.
not.
No, they want sand. We're gonna continue off the road here.
Yes, they also wish to murder Sand. That's true,
Right,
they
so
said that
then
to
they
me as well.
haven't got they haven't got
So what's up,
sand
Dopey?
last night.
Thank you for the 3
They
months,
also
my friend.
want Callahan.
Got
and
those
they
nice
want
new
Evans.
meds.
It's quite a long list.
Delicious.
Yeah. They want to set Callahan on fire because she lied to them.
What?
They mentioned
Apparently
setting
something
someone on
liar,
fire,
liar,
but decided
Hans
against
on
setting me on
fire.
fire, which I was happy about.
Yeah, they decided against setting me on fire too.
What did she lie to them about?
Hank's telegram number.
Yes, they seem to be very reactionary about honesty, but selectively.
Yeah.
Well, that seems very, very out of character for the criminals of the crossing.
I know.
Well, you were
they're
using
usually-
sarcasm, Lord. I picked up on it.
Yeah.
They're usually very honest and don't cause problems for us. You know, they stick by the word.
I told them
Walter's
about the
doing it.
principle and how they shouldn't shoot me in the back, so they took me to the barber so I could look in the mirror whilst they shot me in the back.
Christ.
It's
Yeah.
just too many steps.
Well, they
They
also
also
needed to
wish
finish the
to,
shave.
Brady, this relates to you.
Okay.
They also wish to make clear that
Going right.
that
Going
you
right.
apparently Moose is upset that you insinuated that he has a crush on Zoe Winters.
Oh yeah, he said that Zoe's beautiful and that she's really nice. So
You
I
didn't
asked him if
mention
he had a
that
crush.
part.
Oh, see, there you go. So I asked him if he had a crush on Zoe. He didn't like that at all.
When we get to Valentine, I'm going to write up some documents for an investigation.
Yes, I saw that dossier you're working on. Slaughter.
Yes. If possible, I would love, you know, just some advice, if that's okay, Constable.
Certainly. I'm very unfamiliar with your case, but I can help if I can.
That's okay. I've just been reading up about it yesterday and today, so trying to,
I barely know him.
I'm just going to be getting in contact with him today.
Right here.
Being right.
Staying right.
I think that's, you know, the right thing to do, get in contact and sort of establish communication and, you know, offer some support, I suppose. He's currently wanted, so I'm going to, you know, have some talks about his current state of mind and see if we can't, gently coax him into coming into us.
We've had a large upsurge in cases of mental illness influencing people.
Guess we can check the tip line and then break off from there if nothing's going on.
Yep, sounds good.
Just to get a little bit more presence out there, because I don't know if we have anybody out west side of the crossing.
Don't believe so.
Okay, perfect.
Going right.
Slow enough for town.
Going for town?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was actually just an escort of Under Sheriff Pointer, technically.
Yes. Now it is just a big entourage.
Yeah.
Well, a fine escort it was.
You get to sort of enter into town like a king now.
Feel like I should be blowing a trumpet.
Oh, look,
Okay.
we're on the same wavelength.
Yes.
The hell's a wavelength?
About instruments.
Did that exist in 1903 wavelengths? I don't know, probably.
Oh, people at the office.
I think there
It's
is someone on the
Cameron.
porch. That might be the cadet. Oh, hopeful cadet.
It's the bearded guy we saw. Is that Moose? Oh, is it Moose? Is that what's happening here? If it is, I'm going to shit myself.
Alright.
Should have a file, but
It is.
Alright.
Mercer and Rhodes.
Well, let's come to the
This
come to the
brings
back.
me great joy.
How you doing, Jones? Would you like to join
Hello,
in on
sir.
this interview?
Yes.
Yes, let's go.
Maybe the rest of us go to Rhodes. See if Mercer wants to join us.
Sure.
Or we could just
Yeah,
go
why
straight
not?
to Blackwater, I suppose.
We can hit the roads. I don't mind riding around a little.
I figure that it's probably not good to have deputies on their own tonight.
No, definitely not. 10-ton gang are definitely out for vengeance.
Alright. Are we leaving you here, Slaughter?
I would probably head either to Rhodes or Blackwater and then start paperwork there. I don't fancy doing paperwork in Valentine, I'll be honest.
Yeah. I just thought you were staying with Jones.
It's alright. At least this way James is with Cameron. And then, no.
Is it three of you going towards... wait. I might stay here then, potentially, for now. And then you just have 4 that direction. We have a few in Annesburg. Might give a bit of more of an even spread.
Alright, yeah.
We head out?
Alright.
Well, I suppose yes, no.
So I'll
Rhodes
stay here.
Alright, yeah. See you soon. Don't forget
All
to
the
buy that
best.
hat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'll give you the money later.
Okay.
He's actually going to buy it.
I hope so.
He is. He said he would. He promised.
I feel like that's the type of thing I would say I was doing and then maybe leave for England for a while.
Maybe I have just blind.
Moose is joining the department. Oh, that's sick, dude. I didn't realize. I didn't even know if Moose was still alive. It's extra confusing now. There's that guy Moosin as well. My life has been such a whirlwind since I saw you.
Yeah, I heard about all that. Real shame.
Very
Had a
much so.
little shootout with Pavel.
Oh.
Yesterday too. They did a little hostage negotiation.
Oh, I see. Did the law have to go in a bed too? Oh. How long have you been a deputy, Otis? If it's okay to ask.
You know what? I've been deputy not that long enough to where I could speak about incompetence. I can tell you that.
Me neither. I've only been a deputy for a few weeks now. It'll be about 3 weeks, maybe 4.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I'm just trying to
both
eat
of
up
you,
all the training.
you both sort of blitzed through the cadet training though, right? You weren't a
I'm
cadet
not
for
sure.
too long, I don't think.
I think I was a cadet for about 5 or 6 days. I think 6 days, something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty quick. Shows good aptitude. You'll both be bloody sheriffs soon.
That's not. I mean, Otis maybe. No,
Dang
not
right.
me. Dang right.
Is that because you don't want to be a sheriff or because you don't think you can achieve that?
That would be horrendous, being a sheriff. Could
Really?
you imagine? Everybody just looking to you, asking the questions, and you have to account for everybody. You have to be right all of the time. Because if you make the wrong decision, that's, well, it's just so much more than making a wrong decision now. I mean, that's enough pressure. Even as a deputy, you can't really afford to make the wrong
Oh,
choices.
the bot didn't
that
put a
much,
live notification call. Alright.
And
Have to reset the
can't
bot, but I
imagine
don't know
that
how
on
to
an
do it.
even greater scale. That's just painful.
I just beg Lux to do it.
And having to live up to it, must be immense pressure.
Yeah, it seems sort of horrific. I mean, there's sort of sometimes I do sort of want to sort of just scream at people and tell them to do this and do that. You sort of see people running around like blue-ass flies. You think, well, why aren't you bloody doing the most obvious things, getting right on tracks?
Going right on tracks.
But most of the time, I feel like a bloody charlatan with the badge on my chest.
Right up. What about you, Otis? Would you ever, consider going to be a sheriff or something like that?
Oh, absolutely. It'd be a dream of mine.
Really?
Oh, dude,
I
it'd
would
be
make radical changes.
Oh, what changes would you make?
Probably from, the top to the bottom.
Mm.
you're just gonna change everything.
Pretty much. Implement new policies, strategics.
If you had to sort of, run as if it were an election, what would be the number one policy change that you'd make?
Crime will have something to fear for
Oh.
once.
I like that.
Yeah.
That should tell the people that they're not getting what they rightfully deserve. And I'm gonna give it to them. And I'm gonna protect the people.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's a
I
good
could get behind
cause.
that.
Yep. I'd vote for you
Yeah, now I hope
if
you
it
get
was
sheriff.
voting thing. Me too. I think if I had to have one, it would be crime is illegal. Don't you know that? And then, the criminals would say, "Oh, I didn't know that.
Slowing.
Better stop doing that." You know?
Yeah. I'd
That
bring
was a
corporal
jest,
punishment, probably a requirement.
Ah,
For like a month,
know that.
ease things into just so we get a handle on things, And then after that, once you get the reins going, then,
A sort of part of me really wants to say that to Marcel to see what the reaction would be if I said, that I want to make.
I mean, think about it. Think about we cracked the whip for like a month and said, this is it. For like a month, no shit. Okay? Imagine the damage that everybody in this department would inflict. And then, after that month, it'd be like paradise.
I couldn't agree more.
Thanks, man.
I think it's a brilliant idea.
Let's see if man.
You guys know me, I'm always pushing for the rope. Yo.
Suggestion. Marcel, would you like hair? It's sort of a concept, a working concept I've got. Oh, maybe she's in her head a bit.
Oh no, I said
Oh, right. Alright, picture this. Right. Crime is illegal. Don't do it. Do you like it?
I do, but if only people would listen.
That's the sort of tagline that Chloe's going to go for when the vote comes down for the position of sheriff.
That's a joke. That's a joke. It's Otis. Otis has an actual good one for if he became sheriff. Give your one, Otis. If you like.
Sheriff? Okay. Brace yourself.
We're waiting.
Yeah, I'm braced.
I'm braced.
Listen, as sheriff, I would fully enforce a new regime. My slogan, it would be, as sheriff, that crime will now have something to fear. It will strike fear into the enemy's hearts. It would give people the citizens of the crossing hope that they can walk their dog or tend their fields without getting pocket wiped. You know, the group of six that's gonna wipe their canteens and everything. My mama, she got robbed by a group of six dressed in all black, took the canteen and everything. I won't stand for it. This country won't stand for it. And as a premeditative measure to these radical changes, a good month the department would be heavy on corporal punishment. After that month, paradise. Thank you. So, what you think?
I'm down for that. That's sort of just a month of zero tolerance.
That's right.
What would the capital punishment entail?
Or we just hit him. Beat him.
No executions?
Of course not. The same consideration they give a mother of two when they wipe her clean of her stews. You think they give any consideration to her when she trying to feed her baby with that gumbo from Road Saloon? No. So, when they in the jail cell and they talking about, nah, it weren't me.
It scares me too, Lux.
They ain't even my fingerprints. You can't prove it. I would simply beat him. A couple of times. You get the message. Probably confess. And hopefully he'll learn his lesson. We enforce what Siska enforces on the mainland. Sure, first couple of weeks, chaos. We won't stand for this. This is inhumane. Right. Says the person who shot down Dingo and his dog. Uh-huh. And then about the third week, people start to get into the rhythm of the regime. And then the fourth week, acclimated. A few rough and tumbles, and then paradise. Then people will have the respect of the county again. People will start fearing the law, understanding our jurisdictions, and make our job a whole lot easier. And then we can ease up on the reins.
Now, do you know what's the most difficult part about this job, Deputy?
Okay. What's that?
Could you guess on a personal level? And I'm not talking about skills, shooting, wrestling somebody to the ground. Give me a wild guess.
Okay. Can I get a few? Maybe catching them.
No. Think.
Okay.
More on a psychological level. How you get affected doing this job.
Me?
You, me, whatever. Deputy.
I'm not quite sure what you're talking about.
It is making the conscious decision to have somebody in the cells who did pocket wipe somebody, who was about to feed a whole orphanage, for example, in cuffs, with just you and them, and resisting the urge to bash their fucking skull in against the wall, Deputy. You know why we don't do it?
Why?
Because it's a sin.
Oh, Christ.
But it's the
First, I
difference
gotta.
between your humanity and, the difference between why you're outside the cell and why they're on the inside. If you stoop to that level, you are a criminal.
The second, they are rendered defenseless and unable to protect themselves. Going ahead and breaking their teeth. Shit's all over. The shiny badge everybody's wearing. The Constitution. The church, the state, the government, justice, freedom, democracy, all of them combined. Because whether we like it or not, those scumbags sitting in there, Deputy, have rights. Limited in comparison to what they used to have, but they still have rights. Now, how can you utilize such a man or woman or otherwise in order to
Hey, Lilies, thank you so
restitute
much.
for their actions? You put them in a big island where they break goddamn rocks to rebuild the walls they've blown for 24 hours a day. To pay back the debt and the missing money from the banks that they've stolen, from the houses they've burned, and from the lives they've taken. And they won't be able to get those lives back, definitely not. But they can sit there in their heads thinking about it while all they hear is the sound of metal hitting stone for the rest of eternity.
You know, actually, that was quite well said. I would tend to agree with you on pretty much all of what you just said.
I was 25 once. I wanted to break everybody's teeth. I committed a crime. Don't worry, I understand you. You'll come to find out even the death penalty is way too nice for some folks.
Thing is, though, I ain't no science man. That's the constable. That's his work. And I ain't no church man, no neither. I like to keep that separate. And I agree with you. I just don't see why not we can't send him to Siska on a stretcher. We do that more often. Or all they got to do is worry about getting out of bed than Siska.
But
What do you
does
think,
that
Lucian?
teach them, though? Eh?
Lucian, back me up on this.
Yeah, I think that I kind of like the idea of a sort of zero tolerance month. I didn't know we'd be sort of giving them a dry slap every time they did something wrong, but some of them, I think, maybe need it. Some of them probably wouldn't respond to it at all. I don't know if somebody just sort of pinching an apple deserves to be sort of kicked in the groin. But I mean, I don't know if Sisika's really working. Half the time they're in the wagon sort of just having a laugh and a joke as if we're taking them over to the parlour house.
Or some of them are coming back and they're so fearful about getting back that all of the atrocities that happen to them over and over again, that even some people are sort of compartmentalizing parts of their personalities just to cope with it all,
Yes, those people are psychopaths. And if
They're
they're
so
going to go out there
human.
doing the same shit, I'm going to break their teeth and send them right back where they belong. Listen, we can't have compassion. That's what it is.
Of course we can.
For a
Compassion's the
month,
most
we have
important.
none of it.
In my opinion, I think compassion is the most important part. It's, even if things repeatedly happen, you have to believe that they will get better. even if you know that they won't, it's still keeping that hope alive for them, you know? Still believing that they can be good. Not being silly and, allowing them to run all over the place and cause harm, but believing that they can, be rehabilitated. At least that's what I believe. Won't work for
Some
everyone.
folks ain't
but
gonna get rehabilitated.
no, it
They're
won't
gonna
happen.
stay on that cycle, Deputy Slaughter, and continue causing chaos until they're 6 feet under.
Agreed.
The system ain't perfect, and that's okay. That is why it is the responsibility of each and every single deputy to officially advise them on the way to Siska to stop doing crime. Get to their head, let them know. Unofficially, guilt trip them so that their stay in Siska only revolves around them pulling their hair out with their stomachs coming out of their mouths.
Yeah, I think we could be doing a little more on our side as well. It's not just about showing them the sort of dry back of the hand. I think people need to be less lenient and casual with them after they've committed a crime, especially when it's a heinous crime. And by heinous crime, I don't mean they're just, I think one of the issues that I have a lot of the time on both sides is that some people think that just by, not physically harming someone, they haven't harmed someone. But if you've just had a gun pointed at someone's head for a while, I would say that's pretty malicious. It's bloody scary to have a gun pointed at your head or at the nape of your neck. And they think that's a sort of catch-all. Well, we didn't hurt them, they say. I think you bloody did.
I mean, there's damage to the psyche, that people often overlook.
Yeah.
Justice calls for retribution. When justice is delivered,
I'm full preacher, I love it.
It is measured, the crime, that is, and appropriate punishment is given. That gives exemplarity to the folks around, vindication. But there is a system in place for a reason, and if the system calls for them to be chased around by Blueberry, then that's what the system calls for. If it calls for them to go to Siska and have a good old song for 7.5 years, that's what the system calls for.
I suppose I very much believe in, if they cause an action, that there's an equal reaction, appropriate force. Somebody, came over and stole my gun, but, they didn't hurt me, and, that's going to be treated very differently to somebody who's killed or attacked somebody,
I think I agree with that, but I also think that what Deputy Lee is proposing is sort of a short-term, sort of just a month of it, just to sort of put our foot down,
I suppose.
Just to sort of get the message out, and then hopefully it will overall have a ripple effect, perhaps.
Yeah, like a rebuff. Level the concrete.
I suppose just my only worry is that, if we were to, I suppose, keep the same level of force with everybody, well then, there's going to be people caught in the fray, and there's also going to be so many criminals that, despite the aggression shown towards them, they're just going to become more aggressive. And as we've already seen, I mean, some criminals, especially the Del Lobos, they like to take any sort of slight against them and, well, turn it into shootouts and kidnappings and stabbings and everything. And criminals will do what they'll do, but it's I don't know, it's a tough one. I don't think
You don't believe that. You don't believe that. No way you believe that.
What do you mean?
You can't say that. You can't say that.
Let's go stage in Strawberry.
Yeah, but Come on now, you can't accept that. You can't stand there and say criminals do what criminals do.
Well, that's why we do what we do. I mean, I think it's important that you're not overly exerting violence.
Did y'all hear what I said?
Yes, Agent Strawberry.
Sheriff Cameron is gonna be meeting with Northwest Gang. We're gonna go to Agent Strawberry.
Understood.
All right.
Let's get mounted.
Who's coming?
I've already marked myself responding.
Names.
I'll go.
We got Slaughter, Mercer, Schaefer,
Lorde.
Glass is out here as well.
You can't. It's got to be an. I mean, there's going to be people that, there is no other option but to execute them. Like, repeated madvers and that sort of thing, and that's the appropriate response to the situation.
Go ahead and pass me, Mercer.
Shall we shelve the philosophical debate for a bit?
Sure.
Well, hold on now. You just brought up a very fine
I guess not.
question right there. I mean, what would you rather do? Wait, postpone until they finally get the rope, or beat them, hammer so much that they
I hate that I agreed with him because I just thought it was like give them the maximum fine.
Talking to them
And he was like, yeah, Lorde wants to beat the shit out of them with me. And I was like, I don't know if it's...
if there's an action,
I don't know if it's I want to beat the living fuck out of them for a month with a hammer.
to them, put a point of contact if it's safe to do so.
Just
but
sort of...
I don't think, I mean, for example, you can't, punish someone before they've committed a crime, or you think that they'll commit a crime that's worse, They have to commit a crime to be punished.
If I may add my 2 cents into this, and this is from my own personal experience, I was in a firefight where it resulted in me in a scuffle with one of the people in the fight, bashing her over the head with the butt of my rifle, blood coming out of her ears. Not the way I would like to do things. Even if that had driven a point to her, the rest of the gang with her decided to target me, kidnap me, and were about to bash me over the head with a hammer. Before that, they had kidnapped 2 innocent civilians, and when not getting their way of getting me, tried to murder them with a pump action, just to get to me. Violence begets violence. No matter how much you think resulting and stooping down
She's right,
to their
of course.
level is
We've
going
seen
to
this
make
a million
difference.
times.
It is only going to get members of this department killed, and is going to get a target on your back, and it is going to get you 6 feet under. I do not want to see that happen to any more members of the department. I've seen quite enough
It
death
just becomes a
recently.
vengeance circle. But the concept of 1 month, a purge, every year,
I think the key
is one that I
we
have wanted to
we
see
need
happen.
deputies on all sides.
Just out of
We need
character.
deputies that are
I think it would be hilarious
more
if during the
aggressive
blood
and willing
moon,
to get
for one
things
night,
done when
the
needed.
deputies are allowed to fucking go ham. We don't have to lose every gunfight. We don't have to whiff our shots. We can ride around as groups of 6, just fucking pack hunting people.
A whole
We will
blend
decimate.
group
put every single fucking criminal on the server in jail for one night only,
Because
and then
not
just
every scenario is going to be the same.
wake up the next day.
So you do need to have that range.
To a grateful universe.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it comes down to drawing your gun and firing at somebody, whether we like it or not. As long as you're shooting so they don't kill, instead of just shooting to kill like a mindless fucking gunslinger, then you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Things ain't that complicated.
Staying left.
Wasn't that the group that hunted the Summer Gang? The Hounds? Didn't we have a group some time ago? Someone was talking to me about a group called the Hounds.
The Golden Hounds?
No, it was a
No.
Lorde group. That were set about...
The Hounds, yeah.
They were,
Brady was apparently part of it at some point.
right, and weren't they a sort of extreme force response?
Yep.
And, well, I suppose, how was that? Again, sort of Lee is sort of just proposing a, just a month of, sort of, extreme response, but was there...
There's certain gangs, whether we like it or not, that will require people like the Hounds to show up and shoot them down.
Yeah.
Go and left. It's very much inevitable.
We can go right. Up
Path
here
shouldn't
at the
be
top.
too far.
Yeah, if we go right onto the path, should be sort of ahead. Should be up near Painted Sky, sort of.
I thought I took the road. Where the hell?
Yep, so we can go left from here, I believe.
Oh, left?
Path is right ahead
Yes.
of us.
Yep.
Oh, here
There
we
we
go.
go, yep, there it is.
Good. Okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
It happens. A lot of talking going on.
Hi, Faye.
Sometimes it might be difficult to look at the road.
Yeah, I know what they are, but Lucien doesn't. What I want to know is whether it worked. But no one is being objective in this conversation, and it's winding me up. I'm like, what's the data on the Hounds? And they're like, you can't kill someone who done killed someone. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, if there's always going to be vengeance, violence begets violence. Yeah, no, but he's saying for a month. 1 month, you just go fucking haywire. And then it sets a precedent and it scares them. And maybe they won't fuck with everyone as bad. I don't think anyone's been objective at all about this philosophical debate. That's winding me up. It's all good. It's all good, but it's winding me up. When I applied to university when I was a teenager, I applied to do a philosophy major. That was originally what I was going to go and do. Then I changed it to art, and then I just didn't go.
Goodness, the sun.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, right?
It really is. I've never seen it
It's hard to see, but it's also gorgeous.
beautiful.
Lucy's going to vote for Lee, just on the back of...
Sunsets like this, I see.
Well, I want to know if this works
leaving
or not.
Saint Denis going to Rhodes.
But Jay did half of Lucien 100%.
I've never seen the sun sort of
It's
split
like,
through the trees.
I fucking hate these criminals, and honestly, I just do want to take a hammer to them.
The fog.
Slowing for town.
Slowing for town.
Going down for town.
But just running around with a hammer like they do is not really... Lucien's style. As pissed off as he is with all these fucking criminals being the worst.
Just need a few people.
The Northwest Gang are the ones that
So, Northwest Gang has telegrammed Cameron saying that they took Cooper, but they wanted to speak to Cameron, so I believe Cameron's out
Corruption
here to
arc? No
speak to
way.
them at the moment with Jones. We're waiting for further instructions then from
It sounds
Jones
like Lee might be down for something like that.
on whether the negotiations go ahead, what they want to talk about, or whether we're going to be needed.
So Jones and Cameron have gone out?
Yeah, Jones and Cameron have gone out. Cameron didn't want anybody else to head for the time being to not, I guess, impede or something.
Yeah.
He didn't want to ruin the
Do you-
chances of recovering Cooper safely.
Yeah. Do you know how many 10-ton are out there?
It's not 10-ton, it's Northwest Gang.
Oh, Northwest. How many of
Yeah.
them are?
We don't know yet. It's just Roxanne said they've got Cooper.
Yeah.
So we're waiting for further information from Jones.
All right.
If it's Full Sick and Kelly Jackson and Deborah are present, they're on the highly
Yeah.
wanted list.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna
Yeah,
take
that's
a
what I'm
minute to
afraid
myself.
of.
Sure.
How are they?
If anybody wants to, I guess, get drinks, get juice, pack lunches, whatever you need to do.
I'm going to just go and send a telegram.
Race you back.
I'll be a while at the telegrams.
Lucian's a fucking sociopath now, dude. He's been broken by everything. Everything has broken him. He can no longer feel anything inside his cold dead heart. Every single one of my characters eventually just becomes a sociopath as the fucking people in the crossing and all of the events of it steadily just fucking ruin their mind. I can't play characters that are in a soap opera without them slowly becoming aware that they're in a soap opera. You know? The people in soap operas, with all the shit that happens in those like fucking Spanish soap operas and shit, K-dramas and shit, you'd go insane. You'd go clinically insane in about 2 weeks. Jesus, some shit going on in there, huh? Someone been stabbed? Yeah, ultimately I agree with, the thing that's annoying about that conversation is I kind of agree with both sides. I think it would be interesting to do a zero tolerance month. Now, I don't think we should go around breaking their hands with hammers. He sounds like a fucking criminal. But, but like go in and, just a zero tolerance month where it's just like, no. Everything you do crime, the answer is no. You can't worm your way out of it. You can't chat shit. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself month. Would be great. That would be good. Zero tolerance month. Now I didn't realise that what Lee was calling for was quite literally the purge. 1 month of we become bloodlusted and psychotic and just start fucking killing every criminal on sight. It's hilarious.
I'll do that. Okay, if nobody has history, then just we'll have Jones pick.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, do you know what would be really fun is like a server rule where for 1 month only law become unhinged and bloodlusted. 1 month of law acting like the Del Lobos. Again, I don't agree with it, and Lucien doesn't. I'd love to do the Blood Moon.
Is it Quail's prosthetic? I don't understand.
He's wounded at the moment, and she's not sure if she should just leave it in a location or if she should, have the law come and maybe apprehend him whilst handing it over.
That's well, that's really her choice to make.
Whether
or not she wants to build rapport with Zip to avoid any further drama between the Quill gang. And
I need a few minutes before I can ride out with any sort of pursuit.
I'll have it.
So make sure you are
Doc, here I can talk to you.
armed, and suitably supplied.
Everyone would uninstall. I like the idea of one night of it.
Yes.
Wait.
Where during
is
the
a
blood
case
moon,
Debs
Law
have to
just
leave
kill
it.
everyone.
Yes, I would appreciate if Schaefer
It is
would, because
nice.
I may not have too much more in me before I have to clock off, and I don't want to leave this in the hands of somebody who isn't prepared for tactical procedure.
Sure.
Wasn't Moose
So, make sure you have enough
I
ammunition.
thought Moose
and
was a ranger.
Maybe in a minute or two, we will ride out in that direction and watch from a
Mhm.
distance, yes?
Sounds good to
All
me.
right. Give me a moment and we'll reconvene in just a moment right here.
Are you coming out as well,
Good to
Lord?
see you on your feet,
I
Rudy.
have no idea what's happening. What's
Yeah,
going
it's
on?
good to be on my feet, to be fair.
The Northwest gang, they're taking a few people out. I believe Schaefer and
Because of
Brady, Massa,
recent
Fuck.
events.
probably
There's a large
myself
group that
and
just rode
yourself
past
if,
the last
if you
couple of
had it.
Valentine that has some of
Okay.
that. Oh,
That's
fuck, right.
that's
So if you
northwest
just
moving
guess
them.
everything.
Good. Let's start marking all of us as responding slowly to that.
Yeah, you can mark me down if
Yeah.
Mark me down, please.
Yeah,
you need the
I'm marking
extra.
everybody down. Potter, Brady, Jones, Lucien, Lorde.
Oh, I believe Schaefer might be coming as well, leading.
Slaughter. Alright, let me have a look at this again. Nothing to... Who am I missing? Mercer. And then Schaefer to lead it. Okay. And then we have Glass as well.
They had someone on the back of
Lovely.
the horse, so they do still have the sheriff.
Yeah. Okay, well they're headed for Valentine
that's-
right now.
That's 7. I can step out if we need.
Nope.
It's a
highly wanted response.
Oh, I see. All right.
That's why
As
we
long
need
as the
Schaefer to kill him.
undersheriff leads it and we have a good idea of where they are, we
It's
can take
Valentine.
7.
Yeah.
All right.
But we need to know where they are. We can only search 2 areas, and after that we would have to disperse.
All right.
But
Sounds
odds
good.
are they're going to take him to Valentine. He's the sheriff of Valentine.
We'll update Schaefer.
Plus, if it is something that happens in town, does not matter if it's highly wanted or not. If there's a sheriff's office, however many deputies are needed are however many deputies are needed.
Remember that day when I tried to tell everyone that and no one listened to me? That's why I need to be made sheriff. I think I'd be good at just the part of that is like, look, this is what we're doing, and just making a snap decision. I'm good at those, but I don't want literally any of the other responsibility of being a sheriff. It seems horrible.
Okay. Who is it?
We've got Northwest Gang. They've got Cameron. We've got information that they rode past Wallace. All
No, I
armed,
understand that.
headed-
Who is the highly wanted individual?
Debs and Kelly. Debs was there.
Yeah.
Okay. Confirmed, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They're also
Clean your guns.
possibly taking
Start
him to
doing it right now.
Valentine.
Clean your guns. Get your ammo. Get your whatever you need. Get your supplies. We're gonna meet back here in 2 minutes. Hurry up.
All right.
Jones has already stepped away. He might be going to sleep here shortly.
Okay.
I guess I'll bring some more. It's just annoying when you have to make an actual arrest. You don't have the fucking pocket space. Oh my god, a knife. Holy shit, I've been walking around with a knife without a knife for 2 weeks. Good god.
If you're done with your supplies, mount up. We'll get ready to ride out immediately. We're going straight to Valentine, who wants
You
to
wanna
be
be king,
our
yeah.
road captain.
Just make me king.
Any takers? Come on, it's gonna look good on
Sure,
your file.
I can lead the way.
Yeah, I don't think I can avoid senior any longer. I've been putting it off, but
Let's look good on the file.
Sand and Schaefer keep telling me that it's time, and I'm like, yeah, maybe.
I will be joining you. Just let me grab some extra ammunition. Do we have 6 here?
Yep. We have 7, I believe, with yourself.
Oh, all right. That is a trouble. In that case,
Well,
I'll leave it to you. You all know where this location
It's
is.
elevated response.
Yep.
That's true. All right. Let me fetch a few more rounds. I'll be with you.
Don't lock the door.
If somebody could please give me a ride. My horse is over by the medical office.
Is the door locked?
Meet you down at the telegram station.
Yes, I've locked it.
Okay, door's locked.
We're gonna go meet them at the
And you're
telegram
checking
station
that
at the edge
yours?
of town.
Meeting at the telegram station.
Off to the telegram station.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Okay. It's us.
Sorry, I almost crashed into you looking at the owl there.
Yeah, I was just looking
Ask
at
me, I'm
that.
gonna hold
That's,
the
I've
rear.
never seen an owl there before.
Okay, if everybody's ready.
Alright, we're
Let's
ready to
go.
ride
1,
out.
2, 3,
Ready?
2.
Let's go to Valentine.
Let's go, picking it up.
1, 2, 2, forward and picking it up.
I think it's 12221 at this rate or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calls are free. 0800 12221. That's what that sounded like.
We're gonna be taking the next right.
Taking the next right.
Taking next right.
Tortured, I suppose. And bound.
Right.
Dynamite on this person. I also saw something in the files about patrons talking about explosives. But it may be something they use for camping.
My only
Taking a left
experience
at
of the north.
crossroads.
Going left up Crossroads.
Do we have anyone here that is completely unfamiliar with the Northwest Gang?
Not completely, but not 100% clued in.
I don't think so.
Yeah, boss, me.
Oh,
I saw them.
Why no bolt actions? We don't. We're not allowed to use bolt actions in
Northwest
any
Gang
situation. I
recently
don't
had
think.
2 of their
I
leading
don't know
members,
actually.
North
I don't know if they
and
can
Baxton,
clear us for bolt
killed
actions for some
in a
reason. But
firefight
I've never.
in
Did you
St.
not?
Crossing Sheriff's Department. Debs is the widow of North, and at some point Sheriff Cameron said something that upset both her and Roxanne, and they have been going out of their way to get him in their possession, which they now
You can do it
have.
with a Provo. I think you can
They
do
are
most
not
things with
to
a
be
Provo, to
taken
be honest.
lightly.
I mean, there's a
Odds
fucking
are they're
armored
going to
wagon that has a
be
fucking
intending
minigun on
to
the top
harm
of
the
it
sheriff. So be prepared for that.
that we have access to.
They're
but
intelligent.
I've never
They
actually
know
seen.
what they're doing in a
I've only
fight.
heard of it being used once,
Be prepared for violence.
and it wasn't used to actually shoot anyone dead.
But
it was just sort
hope
of like
for peace.
cinematics, I think.
And
Pick it up to Valentine.
pick it up,
Let's try to pick it
Valentine.
up, Brady.
Picking it up.
Meet up.
Why isn't Schaefer leading the patrol?
Science is telling me that
We're gonna take a right here across the water.
Going right across
Next
the
right
water.
over the water.
Right over the water.
Followed by left.
Going left.
Next left.
Left here.
Taking the next right.
Next right.
Next right.
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 Next right.
And then we're gonna go left up the hill here.
Left
up
up
the
the
hill.
hill.
Left uphill.
left uphill.
Let's go staggered maybe.
Staggered.
Should be
Watch
plenty of
yourselves.
room here.
Watch the rocks.
Slowing down, staggered.
Okay,
Refilming.
we're gonna keep cutting across. We're gonna
Keep
come in
cutting
from the west
across.
side of town.
Going in the left side of town.
Right, rest horses.
Resting horses.
They have a hot air balloon?
Resting
Yeah, there
horses.
is, I
Resting
think.
horses.
I've like never actually seen it in action, but I think you can. There have been. Didn't
Into Valentine. We're gonna slow up. once we
Cesara's
get to the
character
town.
die
Slowing
from
up as we
falling
get
out?
close to town.
Slowing up, please.
Slowing up.
Slowing up.
Stick together no matter what happens. If they start a gunfight in Valentine, the aim is to get them out of here.
Yep.
Understood.
Stick together.
Only got one horse at the sheriff's office. Nothing else here.
One horse at sheriff's office. Looks like pointer, possibly.
Hey,
Yeah, how's it going?
Checking the line quickly.
there's I just checked the tip line. There's no big group here, and Pointer he hasn't seen anybody.
Okay.
How long
I
has
have an
Pointer been
idea
here
where they
for?
could take him then.
Go on.
There's that ranch close
Pointer,
to
how long
Window
have you been
Rock.
here
Has
Yes,
the
okay.
barn. We had signs of them being there just the other day.
That's the one. Yes, we went searching with
Is there any
McAllister.
possibility they're on the way here and haven't came here yet? Is it worth waiting directly or just heading out to get them? I'm not too familiar with the Northwest game, unfortunately.
Nothing on the tip line, just that
You don't-
tip
you don't
about
need any more
them
of this, do you?
coming around
No.
here.
We have
I don't
7.
believe
We
so.
can take 8 if you want to come, unless Pointer comes.
I'm gonna be staying. I'm gonna be clocking out very shortly.
Okay, then you can be able to come, Kirk.
Pointer, there's somebody in Blackwater looking for an undersheriff. Good. Two hours.
We had some suggestions from some of the deputies of places to search
Mm.
based on their activity.
Yeah.
And if not, they're out west. It's the only place I can think of. They have their camps out at way out west there.
See a
Where
Coronado?
exactly is that cabin?
See a Coronado.
Well, they were seen headed past Wallace, right? So very high chance that they are headed north of Valentine. Then, if they were headed this direction.
Schaefer, it is the near
Okay,
Road
if you
Yard
know where it
Street
is,
at Window
we're
Rock.
gonna hit
Lead
that
the way.
first.
Right.
Understood.
They've also
Yep,
they've
take
also
point,
spent
let's
some
go.
time up at Coulter. I'm not going with you.
All right, go ahead, Mercer. Take us to the cabin.
All right.
On Mercer.
Form up.
On
and
Mercer?
Let's
2,
go.
1. Repeating as
1, 2,
needed.
2, 1. I'll hold the rear. Pass me. Pass me. Pass me.
Understood.
Around the cabin with the Gridley and those sort of places. Okay.
Oh, I know the one.
Oh yes, the one where we have recent activity. Head left here.
Being left.
Ring left. My throat's going. I don't have any vocal zones.
Left.
Go left up.
Well, I do, but I don't have them
Single
in my
It's gonna be tight.
Stay
Single
good.
file.
Single file.
single file.
Single file.
Single.
Pass me.
Slow. Slow.
Slowing.
Slow. Slow.
Flowing.
We'll walk.
I hate this path.
Oh god.
Yeah. Slow, slow, slow.
Horse, come on.
Slow.
Right, keep it
Yeah,
at a
continuing.
walk.
Hey, Jones, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So, if anything happens, you're the second in command, okay? Oh,
Hold
shit.
on.
Come on,
Pass me,
Sid.
Lee. Go around. What was that, Undersheriff? Can you repeat that, please?
I said if anything happens, you're second in command, okay?
Understood.
start moving a little quicker.
Start picking up once you're at the bottom.
Picking up once we're on level ground.
Picking up.
Picking it up.
Chill.
Watch out for the jumps here.
Watching out for the
Here,
level change. here.
reform. Stopping the river.
Stopping at the river.
Slowing down.
Reforming
towards the
here.
river.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Picking up across the river.
Picking up across the
Picking up.
river.
Picking up across the river.
The sunset on that waterfall over there looks very aesthetically pleasing.
Full count.
Full count.
I didn't even know you could feel please.
Road gets narrow ahead. Stagger.
Stagger.
Staggering.
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 You know the fun thing with Otis and Lucien being like, you know what, maybe a zero tolerance fucking fuck 'em up month would be interesting. Is it's the ghost of Edwin and Rufus reborn. The old Braithwaite and Lord blood activating in both of us. I think I've only activated the Lord blood once on Lucien.
Going right.
Going right.
Oh!
Oh God, careful.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't have any idea what happened. You alright, old chap?
He's good.
Yeah, I think it was a sliding rock.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Carry
yes.
on.
Slippery. Watch out for this here.
What happened?
We're all right. Just had a bit of a sliding rock situation.
Yep.
You're fine.
Stagger.
But I quite literally was not looking. Is there a rock under the horse?
Rider.
Rider ahead.
Approaching.
How fucking far away is this cabin?
I think it's just here.
Slowing up. Watch the
Slowing.
formation.
This is the place.
This is it.
Okay.
It was a sliding rock? Okay.
Riders ahead.
It's the only time that's ever happened to me before.
Weapons out. Come on, folks.
Schaefer,
Let me
you want
pass.
to take lead?
Yep.
Another shootout here with Northwest Gang. This is the last time I had a shootout with them when Wild lost an eye.
What are you doing today?
Oh, we're just just wrapping up some
Yep,
unfinished
spread out.
business stuff. So.
Yes. Don't alarm them.
A bit of
Be
spread
aggressive,
if we
but spread
can.
out.
The sheriff's still alive and unharmed.
He's alive.
What about unharmed?
Depends on your level and how you define it.
Well, there are medical
Good to be
terms.
back.
They got him in a chokehold up there.
Let's see.
Have eyes on the
He's
sheriff.
standing on his own 2 feet.
What?
I'd prefer to keep it that way.
That's too late.
That's good to hear. We're only here for our sheriff.
It's a lot.
And
You just
mobile.
for your share.
Yeah, well, it is what happens when you kidnap a sheriff. And you've got quite the rack
Tell
of
me,
charges up on you.
Are you just doing this out of obligation? Every deputy
Do I
that
look
we
like
talk
I'm
to,
doing this out of obligation?
it's your job. You tell me.
No, I'm not.
Every deputy that we've talked to, every deputy that we've taken and talked to, no one seems to have a finger on the pulse of one Sheriff Cameron. No one seems to understand who he's, what makes him tick. Nothing. So this feels more like oh no, our sheriff is and we have something to do. Might as well ride out in force sort of thing. Rather than actively worrying about the man that's just behind us.
What the fuck is she going on about?
I don't understand the point you're trying to make.
You deputies are confusing.
Look, our job is very simple, okay? We make sure folks don't get harmed. Now, in this instance, it's our sheriff.
Is he a sheriff? But is he your sheriff?
That's my sheriff here.
Where are you stationed?
Way out in Tumbleweed.
He ain't your sheriff then.
Formally, no. But I've spent enough time with him to consider him my sheriff. Much like you, we also have family within the department. I'm not going to be cheesy and say the whole department's my family. But part of it is friends, acquaintances, brothers, sisters. And much like you, we look after our own. Now, we got you outnumbered here, but I'm not looking for bloodshed.
Neither are we.
How about you tell me what status the sheriff is in? Because what you said about him being on his 2 feet don't sound too promising.
You can see him for yourself. You and you alone.
You okay, Sheriff?
Alright, hold position.
Holding position.
No aggressive movements.
You hear me, Cameron? Yeah, I can hear you. Good. Stephen, what's going on?
Where's Lee?
They hurt you?
What are the odds of this turning into a firefight?
Relatively good. If that takes place, we are all going to go in the same direction.
They're claiming they don't want bloodshed, but let's just be ready.
Yeah. If we take right from here, we get an advantage. They've got nothing left side of here.
Well said. So, if this starts, we go right. Stick together, communicate, find a buddy.
Grab a buddy, hold them tight.
Mercer?
I think everybody should stick together. Everyone is everyone's buddy. I don't do buddy system. We all work together. We stay as a group.
Well, I do. Too bad. You're my buddy.
Very well. I'll accept that.
I've had a gunfight with them here before. They sort of stuck to the back north side of the buildings, and then they moved east and tried to flee.
Let's be very clear on something here. If a fight starts, our priority is Sheriff Cameron. If they flee and we have the opportunity to get Cameron back to medical, that's going to be our priority.
Yeah.
Understood.
Y'all can advance up to the fence. Come on.
Mourning over my dead husband's body. Into that metal block. You made your death wish. While I cowered over his limp body, you decided to be smart. And now you get to pay. You get to pay.
Spread out a little. Let's use the space to our advantage.
He's been
Don't you reckon he's paid enough? You shot him already.
Pushing me into a position of out of cover. Oh, good. Thanks very much, Jones.
I've had North by my side ever since he's died. You don't know shit.
Yeah.
About
I
what
know
he's
a couple
paid.
of things about loss.
And
I'm
to
sorry
that fucking
for
thing
your
over there.
loss. But you and I both know. And when you do what you do, job like mine, job like yours, eventually time catches up to all of us.
That's
I feel
fine.
like there's enough of a mutual respect. Maybe not with me, but I'd hope with the rest of the department. For you to understand that if you hurt that sheriff right now, and I'm not saying this as a threat, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I do not want this to end in bloodshed. But if you hurt that sheriff today, there will be bloodshed.
These deputies are getting much too comfortable for my liking.
Agree with that one.
They seem to think that they can just saddle up into these wonderful positions. Bring them back in, Schaefer.
Especially this one
What
in the bush here
positions
with
are
the
you
white hat.
talking about?
Staring at me funny.
Well, we don't need to be taking coverages yet. Let them see you. We don't need to make them too uneasy. There you go. I'm sure I can see everybody, so you can see them too, right?
You know, Schaefer, there is one thing that's different between you and I.
What's that?
I've made my fate. And so have my people. Northwest Gang. Jack. This is for North.
Sheriff's Department, open fire! I need
We
to.
have plenty of cover to the
I
right.
need to reload. Don't let them run away too far. Stick together, stick within earshot. Do we have any injuries?
They're in the north barn.
Let's keep moving to the right.
Push up.
Keep moving.
Be careful, Lord, be careful! You gotta make sure nobody flanks us from the left side, okay?
Yeah.
Load.
I'm gonna push up to this little thing here.
Deputies, if you can keep me covered, I can pick up the sheriff and get him behind cover.
Not quite yet, not quite yet, not quite yet. Everybody reload. Everybody keep your rifles full.
Held this
Fill
spot
up
last
your
time, you
rifles
remember?
now. Okay, on three, we're gonna suppress all at once. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Suppress, suppress.
Pressing fire.
Reload.
Pretty accurate. Proud of myself.
Lord, if you need to move, just let me know, okay? I can cover you.
Yeah.
Do we have eyes on the left? Who do I have on the left? I want a senior deputy on the left-hand side right now.
Our left, Lorde and Kirk. They're behind this house on the northwest. On the roof, on the roof.
Flank to the left a little bit. You mind, sir? Keep an eye on the left. I got shot by left high. Not sure from where.
Fuck's that on the roof over there?
Here's what I'm talking about, Lord. Better
This is what you
frontier
wanted.
justice.
Left
Yeah.
high. Not sure exactly from where.
It's the only thing they'll respond to.
Left roof. Okay.
I'm having bloody deja vu. Ow.
One behind the barn.
We have one in the barn, second window, one
One
on the
in
right.
the barn on the right. Yep.
There's one behind the house on the northwest.
In the field to the west.
One of them down in the field to the west.
Reloading. Reloading. Keep in mind, the more we move right, the more we will have to move the sheriff as well.
We got friendly inside the building.
Ow! Oh,
If
fuck.
you need to take cover, you can take the sheriff inside. Are they pushing? What's happening?
Show me the inside.
Okay, yeah, move inside.
I'm gonna pick the rift up again.
I'm bandaging. Cover me.
These fuckers.
Reloading.
Jesus, what the fuck is Kirk doing?
We're wasting our ammo.
Status of the sheriff.
Keep an eye on Kirk, he's pushing up far to the west.
Barn left window. Definitely go back into cover.
Left house moving behind barn. Left house moving behind barn.
There's still one behind the house.
Alright, you see any others?
No, just the one.
Did they see you, Kirk, when you moved over there? Because if they didn't see him, we can fucking move over there and kill him.
His breathing's low here. I can't really find a pole.
My guns are stuck to my gun belt. I don't mind taking the sheriff down. Two moves to the
Someone
left
just ran
house.
out to the left. Left house, two on the left.
Yeah, they
house.
coming
To
left.
northwest, yeah.
We need to cover glass, and the other deputy, they're gonna move out with the sheriff and get a medical. You understand? You keep them pinned. They
Understood.
cannot move from
I
there.
need one more with me.
You've got me.
Marshall, you can
One go back. I'ma need you here, Mercy.
You need me here?
Chloe?
My guns are stuck to the gun belt, under sheriff.
Okay. Go
That's
ahead. Go
why.
ahead. Go. You'll take the. Take Mercy.
if you need me, I can take it.
No. Take Mercy.
I got him here.
Have
He pokes his head.
weapon out there.
Right.
Won't hold it forever. It's just annoying COD camping strats, but I wanted to see if I could.
That's Kelly Jackson, left side, left
One
house.
more to the left hand side. Alright, y'all. They need to start firing right now. Cover glass. Don't let them advance anymore, okay? Who's flanking us in which side?
Right, I need to get to the horse. Cover me. Come on. Well, let's fucking go.
Where y'all going?
They're pushing up.
Alright, push with them.
Open the barn building.
Got one down.
We're breaching.
Alright, left side.
Get with you.
Reach both.
Side clear.
Left side clear.
This is clear. They've
How are there
left.
no fucking bodies in here?
Top.
There's two. Well, we've got one body here and one body in the middle.
Right.
Got
Watching
one.
the hillside.
Two fleet to the right.
Okay, we can't do nothing right now.
I'm going to check the top of the
We've got
building.
three
Pack
bodies.
them, and
Three
then we
bodies.
need to move. Three bodies.
Right, I'm
okay.
checking the upstairs. Upstairs clear. Right.
I need all the deputies who are not
Yep.
doing medical to come right here right now. I need a head count.
Understood.
Slaughter,
Coming.
sound
Yep.
off.
There's another chap over here. I'll check on him.
Slaughter, Lorde,
Slaughter here.
Jones.
I got one down over here.
Jones,
Brady here.
Brady,
Kirk. Lee is over there doing medical.
Kirk. Okay.
Lee is here.
Okay. We're hearing gunfire. Okay.
Gunfire.
Two ran to the right.
I'm gonna have Jones. You're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
be responsible for the two doing medical. Okay, I know it's boring,
Understood.
but
We've got 3 down.
All right.
Got one more down.
Let me see what I can do for you here, old chap. Are you with me? You conscious?
Stay on Schaefer.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. My name is Deputy Lorde, and this is going to sting a little. I hate to tell you, I'm not very good at this either.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
All right. Okay. What's your name, old chap?
It's Kelly.
All right. I'm going to try and get you up, okay? This is also going to be uncomfortable, but I'll try and do it as gently as I can.
All right.
I've got one injured here. What would you like me to do?
Let's keep them all in one area, and we will move them once we're sure that they're all secure. I want to move them as one group.
All right.
Lee has another one over there. Is that the total? Is there 3 of them?
I think so.
All right. Check in with Lee and see if he needs any help.
Okay. You all right over here? You need any assistance?
Oh, nothing could be done. He's dead.
Right.
It's a shame.
Was there more shots? Are they engaged with them again? Or have they fled?
I think they might have fled.
Okay. Okay. Suppose I'll hold here.
Actually, I think Lee and I are all right. If you want to maybe range out just a little to see if you can get a visual on the others. Oh, never mind.
We got the last 2 of them.
Good.
They're gonna be moved over here, and then we're gonna start a medical.
Very good. We'll triage here.
You still with me, Kelly?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Good, good.
They didn't get away.
Doesn't sound like it, afraid not.
Fuck.
I think that some of these will be ready to move soon if we need the space, but it's best if we have them all in one place.
Yeah, Schaefer, he wanted the two over there to come over here first before you all moved out. I'm gonna head down to Valentine and make sure that Glass and the sheriff is okay.
When we left Strawberry, there were quite a few medics there in case we need more.
Yeah, it might be a
Okay,
good
I'm
idea
gonna go see if they're in Valentine, and if they're not, I'm gonna send them a tip saying to come to Valentine because we're all gonna meet up over there.
Yeah.
Maybe take a second with you, Kirk, just to be safe.
I can go if you want.
Yeah, no, sure.
He's
All right.
dead. He's gone. What do I do with him?
Understood, Lee. I'm sure you did all you can.
Everything. Poor man.
We'll get ahead and rally the medics. I was trying not to be like...
Yes, bring him over here.
Just trying not to announce that one's death in front of the other two while they were still breathing, to be honest.
Who's that riding behind us?
I don't know.
Oh, that's Slaughter, okay.
It's me. Alright, there's Schaefer and there's one more injured back there as well.
Yeah, he wanted you to, I suppose you might as well come with us now.
I didn't hear him. I just
Yeah.
took her back.
He wanted everyone to gather in the spot, but we're heading to Valentine. We're gonna rally the medics and get
Oh, to
everything.
bring them there, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. I'm going to just keep holding pressure for her. Alright, be careful going down.
Is this where I think it is? No, it's not. Don't go down here. Don't go down here.
Alright. I'll follow behind a bit slower then. If you want to, go on ahead.
It's the next trail along.
Careful going down here.
Yeah. Take this turn real slow.
Yep.
Absolute deja vu. Alright, we've got incoming. Northwest gang have all been shot down. I think at least one of them is dead. I think we have one injured on our
Hey
side.
everybody, Strange Crossing Sheriff's Department. We're declaring martial law right now in town, so you gotta get out of here.
I'll go clear up the saloon if there's anyone there.
Sorry for the inconvenience. No.
He's in here.
Are there any medics here?
Yeah, we have Phelan working on him.
Alright. We've got another here. Is there another medic, or I'll
Yeah.
fetch there is?
Mercer's gone to ask for more.
Alright, I'm going to just sort of help stabilize and keep us stable, and we can have some local doctors come in if needed.
All right. What happened? Is everybody all right on our end?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I might need to.
There's, from what I understand, they've all been apprehended. I believe there was one death on their part at least.
We got them all, you said?
I believe so.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They're inbound. They're injured.
Medic Mason, I think this lady needs attention here. We
Yeah.
do have the sheriff next door, but...
What do we have? We do have a trainee here with us.
Marked and bandaged, but they're still bleeding through.
Apologies.
And, I believe is that the trainee. Yes, if you want to head over to the medic there.
Yeah, I think you'll need all hands on deck very shortly.
They're inbound.
Right. Shall we? Do you think they have enough people to bring them all in, or shall we head back out and bring more horses?
Well, I think they have enough.
Right.
Right. Well, maybe we should check. Yeah, let's go and be sure.
Just in case.
They're inbound, as in.
Well, there's Otis.
Yeah.
He doesn't have one.
Yeah, I think there was 5 of them. We got them all.
Right, we'll head back over there.
Okay.
Just in case they
Yep.
need another set of hands. I'm having bloody deja vu. Last time I encountered the Northwest Gang, we had a shootout at the same place and the same situation at the end of it. One of them's dead.
That's it's going to cause a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Is it right here? Or, yeah. I tried my best to help stabilize that lady. So hopefully she'll be okay.
Yeah, I packed up one of them and then got out.
Seem to be bleeding pretty poorly.
Yeah, the one I patched up was bleeding pretty profusely as well.
Mine too. It's so hard to tell, where you are from up here.
Yeah, I think there's a road back there that we've missed, so we just have to run up the hill over here.
Alright.
I don't really know this area that well either.
I think is this on the way over to Bacchus or?
Yeah.
When we talked about darkness and that sort of thing,
Yeah.
I don't like that I'm so calm in gunfights. I don't know what that says about me as an assassin.
You don't like that you're so what?
Calm in gunfight.
Oh. Yeah, I'm the same way, to be honest.
Even now I feel quite calm. I don't know what that says about me as a person. It's probably not a good sign, is it?
I don't think it says anything negative. I think it just means that you're calm.
Let's keep our eyes out for wolves as well.
Yeah, massively overshot. Watch this turning. Missed both my turnings. I think we're good, they're cleared. Alright.
And since they've got everyone, there's no point in jeffing the area or anything like that. I mean, we know who knows part of it all.
Yeah, we don't need
Of course.
any of that.
Is anyone hurt out here?
No, there's a couple of horses. These are...
I thought maybe someone might have been hurt out here with all these horses, but...
No, these were here before.
Ah.
It's up to you if you want to go back to Valentine. I'm guessing it's probably going to be quite overcrowded, so I'm probably going to head
I
off
think,
somewhere else.
yeah, maybe Strawberry.
Yeah.
We can send a check-in from that.
Actually, I might just go to Blackwater and clock out. It's a nice early night. Let the adrenaline slowly filter out of my system. I always get so bloody tired after a gunfight.
I should probably do the same. I think I'll get up jolly early in the morning. So
Jolly early.
yes, jolly sad it is, but it must be done. So I've decided to pick up some shifts at the St. Denis Library. Just, not really that I need the money or anything, but I suppose just out of interest. I think it might help in the future for detective cases and that sort of thing, so...
And free access to books.
Exactly. So I think I'll possibly do that, and yeah. We can send a check-in in Strawberry, maybe. Just that we're going to clock off and head to Blackwater. So just so that they know. Oh, even Wallace, actually, since it's closer.
I don't think there's any emergency. We shot them all.
Oh no, it's more just for the law to know, where we are, that we're not lost or hurt up there.
I don't know why they would think we were lost or hurt. I mean, we can do if you want, but I don't think anyone's worried about where we are right now.
I suppose, yes,
They've
they
got their
probably
hands
have.
full.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we're fine to check in Blackwater. And if they're significantly worried about us, then perhaps we shouldn't be deputies.
That's true.
Let's just carry along the tracks, I think.
Yeah. Sounds like wolves.
Yeah, we'll pick it
To
up.
the
later.
left. Yeah. Oh, they're on the train tracks now.
Well, they're going to find out what good old-fashioned human engineering does if you spend too long on train tracks. You're alright though, you didn't get hit or anything in that gunfight?
No, I didn't get hit. Did you?
No.
Good.
Like I said, I've been through that exact scenario once. I knew exactly what to do. I had precognition for everything, exactly where to stand, precisely what tactics that they were going to use, and they've copied them down to... I think I tried to tell everyone, but no one really listened.
I remember you saying that they stayed to the back of the barn and then they start to loop around to the right and start to run.
Yep, and they're going to flee east.
Yep.
That's one of those times when I wish I was a sheriff and I could just tell everyone and they'd bloody listen. Everything else, I don't think I want that
I tried to repeat it out to people, but not sure if they. Well, I mean, I suppose they could see it sort of happening as it unfolded, I suppose. And but yes, some foresight would have been probably handy.
Well, we probably could have just boxed them in. They would have had nowhere to run.
That's true.
But no one was injured from our side, right? So.
Well, I mean Cameron, of course, but
Yeah.
apart from that, I don't believe so. No.
But Cameron went to meet them by himself. Is that right?
Not necessarily. He went to meet them, but had Jones there to contact Law should anything happen. And I believe he was trying to not scare them off or something, or make things more heated. And so, I suppose James must have come back, headed to Strawberry, and that's where I saw him just asking for deputies to come. But yes, it's
So Cameron's plan was to release Cooper by trading himself.
I'm not sure.
Alright. Suppose I won't question it too much. I don't know why anybody trusts the word of these people at this point. I don't even understand what she was jabbering on about at the beginning. About not caring about whoever it was and being obligated to go and get someone or something.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's true. There's just a day where I kept having to come
Afternoon.
into the medical office and
Howdy, Chloe.
it was an accident. It's fine.
He was reaching for his lasso and somehow got it confused with his tomahawk and just chucked it.
He was gonna use a lasso on an injured person?
Remember what I said about there being a smart brother and a dumb brother?
Yeah. I think there's only stress medics. That's the only state we come in.
Ella's always hurt. You fell out of a window.
I'm just going to bring my horse over the stables.
She broke an arm.
You can clearly see that my arm is not broken. Maybe when I was younger, but not right now.
I'll just leave her here to, well, run off. Anyone? Alright, Autumn, that's wonderful. Thank you, Autumn. Oh, there she goes.
Yeah. Maybe stick to librarian rather than farrier.
Definitely. I'm glad you're alright.
Yeah. I don't really know what the plan was there. They were sort of severely outnumbered.
I suppose sometimes people just, when they're cornered like that, perhaps it's just some people's instincts to fight back, regardless of the situation.
Can't imagine I would take that fight were I them, but they sort of have their own motivations, I find. I mean, they clearly have something going on with Cameron and whatever else history they have. I'm not sure. Don't really know much about them, even though I've exchanged bullets with them several times. It's kind of a strange relationship you build. You're not actually speaking to them. I think I'll get changed and sort of wash my face, and if you want to do something else, we could do something else.
Yes, we could find a nice book. I brought a few back from the library, so we can take a look and see what we choose.
Sold.
Alright. I'll see you in a bit then.
Yeah. Well, that brings us to the end of tonight's session. Tomorrow we're going on the double date with Glass and Gwen Harper, I think. So that should be interesting. You want to watch that? That'll be streamed here tomorrow. More Walking Dead in the morning. I'm actually genuinely really tired. I was hit by a wave of tiredness during this stream tonight. So I think I'm going to go and watch the Hunger Games. That's what I'm going to go and watch. And I'm going to go non-verbal. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.